you described it very, very vividly. There was we were in like a very big dome-like cave, and there were holes in the ceiling letting a little bit of sunlight through. And it was like an ancient Jedi temple. There were statues. I think a bunch of us tried to roll history checks to see if we knew anything specific about the statues, and nobody was successful.
And then we took a long rest.
We took a long rest, and I revealed to Sprook and Za what was in my box. It was parts of my old lightsaber, and I gave them to Za.
You did indeed. Anything
And then,
else?
once we woke up, we went inside the temple, which is on our handy-dandy Roll20 map right now. That we've explored, and we ventured to the left, and there was a little chamber, was the right word. It was an old robot. Saxon took it upon himself to go in there and, do robot things, and the robot woke up.
I knew I was forgetting something.
That's right. We ended the session with Saxon, I think, literally, climbed up the road. Do we remember what kind of robot it was? That's an important...
It's an HK.
HK.
Yeah, I almost said JK, which is a Jeep and not a droid.
LOL, JK.
Which is from KOTOR.
Yes, you would know that the HK assassin droids were used in the time of the Old Republic. So this droid is at least several thousand years old.
Cool.
That's where we will. That's where we'll pick right up. So,
not to stop you, Stein, but my internet went out there for a moment, and you guys were talking, but I was getting no audio. So
yeah, that's fine. I was just saying that the HK assassin droids you would know were Old Republic droids used for assassins. They're essentially the predecessor to what is now the IG droid, the IG series droids. So they're assassin droids used several thousand years ago. So you would know that this droid is at least several thousand years old. And so we will pick...
Got it. Thank you.
No problem. We will pick right back up there. As you guys have entered this temple, the light in here is much less than you have seen in outside. There's, the ceiling is still pretty much one unit. It hasn't really collapsed too much. There are bits of light flickering from old light fixtures, as if the power still is here, but just is slowly seeping away. The halls are dark and worn, and it's thick. The air is thick and laden with dust. On the floor, you see hexagonal-shaped tiles that weave across, paving a path. They're cracked and broken. There once vibrant colors now appear to be brown and green and speckled with all sorts of moss and lichen from being undisturbed for nearly centuries. You can see on the walls that were once painted pastels of red, blue, and yellow are now thick with mold and moss and cracked through wear and tear of the ages. The energy lights flicker from dim to dark, casting shadows that create the aura of power long abandoned. And each step you take stirs dust in the hollow corridors, echoing with the memories of forgotten glory. You find yourself in a small circular room with nothing inside of it except for this strange droid that Saxon has climbed up on top of and stirred. As it turns, you see that the head of the droid turns. It is a rust sort of red color, almost like a brown and red rust in its armor. It appears 2 legs, 2 arms, and it stands nearly as tall as the Wookiee, just a few inches shorter. So
it's just standing there?
It is just standing there. It is holding what appears to be a standard E11 web blaster, or a standard E11 blaster rifle. And slitted yellow eyes turn slowly, just zzz, 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 as it faces Saxon and goes, "Query. Why is there a small pig man on me?"
That's a pig. Saxon to get is there exposed wiring he can see from its neck?
There's no exposed wiring that you can see, but you can see the gears and the mechanics that allow it to swivel its neck.
Okay, I would love to attempt to Excuse me. I don't know. Is there like a thing I can pull out to deactivate it?
You could roll to try to find a panel.
While he's doing that, I am going to say to the droid, "Aye, lad, this is our mechanic. You're not looking so great. Let him take a look at ye."
Statement. I do not feel great. If I could feel.
Ugh.
Outdated humor drive. Yes. Very much work need to be done. To find that panel, by the way.
Investigation.
Fuck. I rolled a 2. That's a 7 for an investigation.
Great. This droid, as far as you can tell, is at least in the chest and the neck is locked up tight. It seems to be a seamless chunk of metal through the parts that you've checked out.
Next, we'll step forward and ask, what is your make and who do you serve?
Designation HKKKKK 22. I serve.
Every time he stutters, Saxon takes the butt of his blaster pistol. Like, no, stop it. And he hit different spots.
I am not aware of who my current master is.
No, stop it.
What's the last thing in your memory logs?
Accessing recent memory bank. And a hollow, its eyes turn from yellow to blue, and a hologram projects over Saxon's head. And in it, you see a hooded man with just a beard, a long flowing cloak that's very dark, leaning in close. And he goes, "You're no good to me. You're no good to anyone at all. Stupid droid junk," before vanishing.
Do we recognize that guy's voice?
Yep, it sounds a lot like Jedi Tarrth.
HK, when did this happen?
Accessing. This is my only memory. Very recent.
Only memory?
Memory core damaged. Cannot recall previous data.
Can ye power down for our mechanic to take a look at ye?
I am afraid that I have been rendered immobile by some unknown force. Currently,
Probably
I
that guy.
only have control of vocabulary database.
Oh, well, we won't have your way with him.
Would I, with Saxon's experience, tell him where the memory core might be on these old HK units?
You would know that most of the droid's version of internal organs, things like memory core, and all of the programming would all be stored inside of the head. You would know that the chest itself would store the power core as well as any more like power core like material needed to move the rest of the body. But you would also know that if he has access to like if he's able to turn his head and talk, he would have access to, like, his power core would not be fully depleted. So there's either some kind of programming block or something else that's frozen him in place.
I'm going to walk over and say, "Let me just hold this for you," and take his blaster away.
Roll a strength check.
I'm not very strong, so. Okay, that's 16.
You are
on the back of him, by the way.
You are not able to pry it out of his grip. I am afraid that I am incapable of moving from the neck down.
I'm going to look at Sprook and say, "Lad."
No, don't. It's fine. Just hold on. Let's not do anything like that yet. Do you know where you are?
I am inside.
All right, go ahead, Saxon.
Can I attempt to repair him?
You may roll a Tinkerer's Tool check for me.
Okay, I am. Wait,
You are
what is it?
proficient.
Expertise?
Yeah, you should.
No.
You're definitely proficient. If your expertise, it's proficiency times 2, plus your intelligence modifier.
Yes, I do have expertise. Okay, so it's what plus intelligence modifier?
It is proficiency twice, plus intelligence modifier to a d20.
Okay. It's a 24. 24.
Roll a reflex saving throw for me.
Whoa, boy, that's dexterity, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's a 22. Hell yes.
A 20. Great. As you
Nice.
crawling up the
Killing
back
it.
of him, you find a small crevice in the back of his head, and you're like, "Ah, this is exactly where the brain is." And you go to as you go to pop it open, you hear a spark, and as soon as you do, you know what's coming, and you jump backwards quickly, leaping off the droid as a spark of electricity lances down the droid's entire body. The droid doesn't appear to move, but for just a moment, lightning flickers. You only take 2 lightning damage instead of 4 from the trap. Statement.
Go ahead.
Statement. It appears as if you have activated my self-protection routine.
Can you run a self-diagnostics check?
Running, self-diagnostic, tick. Power core at 34%. All core units from the neck down, have been internally disabled, abled. It appears as if I have been programmed to stand still. All defense mechanisms have now been deactivated, aided, or deployed.
Next, we'll turn around. Can anyone program other than
Saxon, with the 24, you could go back up there and pretty easily unlock the droid's mobility.
Yeah, he
Perfect.
jumped off the back of it, comes back up, climbs back up, and then immediately starts going at the head again.
Great. So what are you trying to do?
Can I revert power from the power cord to his full body?
Yeah, you
instead
could.
of just the head.
As you're rooting around in the back of its brain, aggressively but still very carefully, since you're pretty tech savvy, you're able to tell that it looks as if someone has placed an inhibitor chip just inside of the computer bank, the memory bank that controls function. So by placing the inhibitor chip there, they have essentially frozen the droid, preventing it from moving.
Okay.
So it's another roll to remove the inhibitor chip without causing any damage to the droid.
so
Lad,
hold on, wait, before you do that,
out.
I want to ask the droid what's its purpose here, because I don't want it to attack us right when we allow it to move.
Purpose.
Can I remember?
Purpose. Unusual query. It appears as if all of my memory banks, as well as internal core programming, have been either wiped or damaged beyond repair. As such, I do not have a purpose.
Well,
Anecdote. This would be funny if I were human and had feelings.
how about we give you a purpose and trade for giving you back your mobility and some of your memory bank, whatever sacks you can get. You escort us through these caves.
I am unaware of where we are.
That's fine. Just, you look like a nice, strong robot. Nice little HK series, you know. They're
Strong,
very strong. Yeah,
robot.
Quandary. I cannot be nice. I am a droid. Droid.
I'm not asking you to be nice. I'm asking you to protect us.
I will protect whoever is my master.
Would you overwrite your previous master if, or could we become his previous master? Sorry, I just interrupted someone. I was going to ask something.
I was going to ask if I could reprogram the master. master protocol?
It would take to fully reprogram the droid to recognize you as its master. It would probably take several hours and a workbench. But you could pretty easily adjust the robot's subroutines so that it followed you around. You couldn't guarantee that it would fight for you, but you could guarantee that it would follow you around. And you could definitely change it so that you were targeted as friendlies, not as potential hostiles or whatever he's got you as now.
Love to do that if that's an option.
You give me another Tinkerer's Tool roll to attempt to do that.
Here we go. It's 18 total.
Okay, easily enough. You are able to unlock the droid's motor function, and as you finish sort of adjusting its programming, the droid says, "It appears as if a new subroutine teen has appeared. I am to follow the pig man.
Oh, good
Works for me.
And as he does, you see him kind of as he sort of flexes, as all of him is now fully unlocked. He takes the blaster rifle, and you see him as it just magnetizes to his back, and he reaches down and picks Saxon up and puts him on his shoulder and says, "Lead the way, pig master. You can reprogram him later."
Saxon, that's Pigmaster. Clank.
Droids do not feel pain.
You have a subroutine. I can fix that. Yes, I am finished.
you can fix all of the stuttering and the attitude subroutines later when you have time. So for now, Saxon, he will not function as a for now he won't function as like a you
As a
cannot
PC.
right. You cannot make him attack something right now. He might choose to if he is threatened. But you can ride around on his shoulders and kind of control where he goes. So you have
happily
gained an HK-22 assassin droid
with 32% power core.
with a 32% left in his power core.
And no murderer will be happy that you're not going to be asking to ride him around all the time now.
Two droids, one on top of other. Saxon on top. Yes. Dream. Yes, dream.
There is another droid. I am programmed with jealousy subroutine. Teen.
Wow, that makes me so happy.
Got nothing to fix.
All right, very good. You guys should only be able to see parts of the map that that are revealed, right? You can't see everything. Right, like you can see up to here, but you can't really see past.
Oh, I have my PDF up over it.
Great.
Josh,
So
around us, before we move out of this chamber, is there anything else notable in the chamber? I know you said something about the floor was marked some way or another.
The floor in here it appears to be the same as the floor in the rest of it. It's all these hexagonal tiles that they've just used to decorate the floor. So
is there anything around where the droid was standing?
It doesn't appear so. It appears as if this is just a sort of circular and empty room. You're uncertain if or what it was used for. I mean, there's piles of dust and rubble. Clearly it had a purpose, but excuse me, what it is now, other than having housed HK-22, you're uncertain.
Okay. Stein, you said what kind of blaster it has? Can you run that by me one more time, please?
E11 It's just a blaster rifle. It's just a standard blaster.
Just a regular
rifle.
blaster. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I heard you say web blaster.
I did, but I did not mean that. A web blaster is a badass weapon it cannot have yet.
Sounds like a badass weapon. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Do you remember the blaster cannon that they mounted to shoot the Millennium Falcon in the first Star Wars movie when they were bursting out of Mos Eisley? They carried in, like 3 stormtroopers carried in that giant blaster and mounted it, and it was like, that's an E-Web blaster.
What was it like? Thanks.
Yes, very good. All right, so where to next? You have a lot of options. What direction are we going, party?
We dropped into that big circular room, right?
Yes, you guys are currently here.
Yeah, we were going down this hallway because we were following Brentley, Tech, Triff.
Right.
because he said this was the way that he could see because he's blind.
He has no
Because
clue.
he's blind.
So I would assume that we need to go out and to the right, this way. Thank you. Can like the Force users sense any kind of?
Yeah. Okay. Is it
Hold
possible
strength.
for?
Sure. All of the Force users that would like to roll a perception check for me.
Ew. So now is when I use the.
Charlie.
I roll
Yes.
twice.
Yes.
Okay. I rolled 2 10s, so that's gonna be.
Excellent.
Well, I gotta add my. I always forget that it's in a different. Perception. So that'll be 17. 'Cause I
Okay.
had my proficiency, right?
Yes. Yes.
Just
So
once?
7. Yes. I don't think you're expertise. If you're expertised, it's twice. But I don't think
Oh,
you're
then
expertised. Are you expertised?
yes.
Then yes, proficiency is twice.
Okay, so 19 then.
Okay. Spruik.
Apparently I don't see a damn thing. 11's what I got.
11. Okay. And Za.
Hello?
Hi.
Excellent. 18.
18. Very good. So all of you can tell that this place is filled with Force energies. Some of them are ancient, as if the latent Force energy is just lingering in the past. Some of it is new and fresh. You can definitely tell that some kind of Force being or Force-filled being has wandered the halls, but there's so much all over, brimming all throughout the temple, and so much old and new mixed together. It's impossible to distinguish a specific direction. You can just tell that this place is brimming with the Force. Some of it is ancient energy, some of it is newer energy, and it's all just mixed and swirling. The emotion, the force of the temple itself is stirred. So something has definitely started to move the Force here. It's no longer latent, but you cannot distinguish, a specific direction because there's just so much. It's like it's like sitting in the middle of the ocean and trying to find a specific drop of water.
Cool. Tarek is gonna be like, kind of get overwhelmed for a second and like put his hands on his knees and say, "Oh shit, I have no fucking idea where to go."
We continue north as we started.
What is it you always tell me in these situations? Close your eyes and follow the heart or whatever?
It's a little bit different than that in these scenarios.
Use the heart
You
of the
gotta
cards.
look where you're going.
Yes, heart of cards. Exactly what we use.
All right, I am going to take us out of this hallway. And is there anything we can see on the walls that might denote like a?
No, nothing specific that would denote a direction or an idea. The walls were just there. They used to be, you can tell they were a variety
Like
of
murals
reds
and
and blues
stuff,
and
yeah.
but they're impossible to distinguish any specifics because it's just covered with mold and moss and lichen and dust.
I say we need to go north and take this right hand up here.
Yeah, I agree. We can use the HK unit to scout out 20 feet ahead in case there's a
Nay, Brooke and I will lead the way.
your funeral. Come HK to the north. I am finished.
Great. So we're traveling north.
Yeah.
Very good. Let me find, hold on, to reveal areas. As you travel up north, hold on, I don't want to, you're going to see a tiny little spot right there. You're going to ignore for a minute. Boop. Boop. You turn the corner and you find, boop, this hallway. This green line denotates a doorway. And in in particular, this is some kind of old door that is shut. But it does appear to be a mechanical door. We're not so far in the past. They've had space shit for tens of thousands of years. So this is still some kind of powered door, but it's closed.
The door itself is made of stone, but the mechanism is...
The door is made of the same material of the temple. It's not the modern day Durasteel, but it's not quite stone. It's almost like some kind of force-infused ceramic.
But there is a panel to the side denoting open, close.
There is a single button, and you can see the light just kind of
Spruik
behind
pokes the button.
When you poke the button, the door goes, and the room opens to you. And as soon as the room opens, Spruik, roll a perception check for me.
I would have been right by his side.
Spruik, roll a perception check for me.
Damn it.
Nope, that shit ain't flying here.
I sure hope there's nothing evil in that room.
It's another 11.
Another 11. Spruik, as the door opens, a wave of air and dust hits you. And it's almost as if you've opened a pressurized room. As soon as it does, you feel this flash. And it's as if you are for just a moment transported back to the height of this temple. Inside of this room, you see this beautiful table with 6 chairs around it, filled with each chair sitting in it with a different robed and hooded person. You can tell not what they are or who they are, but that these were the Jedi masters of old that lived in this temple. And you can hear them as they sit and discuss. We should never have brought him here. He's a danger to us all. Comes from a man sitting at the head of the table. Just to his left, a woman whose face you can't see. It's obscured by this vision, but you see she has brown curls in her hair. She says, "We all deserve a second chance. Bringing him here gives us the best opportunity to use him the way the light meant for him to be used." Across the table, some alien, who again, you can't see its face. It's shrouded in the vision, says, "Yes, but Revan himself to be standing in our temple bereft of memory. We tread on dangerous ground." And then the vision fades. And you see the room for what it actually is. A room with a rotted table that is sunk, where the legs have fallen and just bits of the tabletop remain. Broken chairs. In a few of them sit skeletons of perhaps Jedi masters of old that died here. In the room along the walls, you see the same marks, trademark dust and mold and lichen. But in several places, you see scoring from lightsaber slashes. Whatever happened in this room centuries ago left many dead. That's the only signs of anything you see in the room as of right now. I will.
I'm
going to put a hand on Spruik's shoulder and say, "You all right, lad?"
So I'm going to, in the best way possible, explain kind of like what I saw going on. But I guess because does Revan, does that name ring a bell for me? I would assume that I would know roughly who that is.
Almost everyone would at least be familiar with the name Revan. Revan was an ancient Sith Lord who was largely responsible for a lot of the Mandalorian Wars and in large part the Jedi Civil War. He was a very powerful Sith Lord who united a very large army of Sith to attack the Jedi. He was defeated by the Jedi apprentice Bastila, who in their fight managed to wound him so that all of his memories were forgotten. The council then brought him to Dantooine, to the Enclave there, where he was essentially retrained as a Jedi and not a Sith. And it took a while, but several years later, Revan regained his memories and realized he had been manipulated and turned once more on the Jedi. After another big battle, he and his crew, the Sith that he had at the time, escaped into the unknown regions and has not been heard of since. So you would know that he was an incredibly powerful Sith Lord that for a while was a Jedi and then a Sith again.
Okay, so basically I'll relay kind of what I saw, the vision that I saw, and what was said, shorthand. And I'll just relay that to Well, Nax understands me. Nax is here, and also Tarek.
Okay, so Force. Got it.
Stripling.
And he's just going to look very, very confused. Force. Cool. Yeah, Force. Stuff. Magic.
Tarek's gonna look back at the rest of them and say, "Keep your wits about ye. Let's all stay close together. No one more than 10 feet away from another. Stay with the group."
So Spruik's gonna go in, but he's gonna like kind of look around the room as he goes in.
Okay. Roll an investigation check for me. Sorry, the dog
is
just
all that
came.
we can see as we enter, is just skeletons and scorch marks? Is that all we can see?
Hold on just a second. What? Yeah, that's fine. I love you. All right.
I love you too.
Say that
I
again
love
for
you
me,
too.
Jesse.
Oh.
They all love
I
you
love
too.
you too.
All right.
So is there anything we can see other than I'm sorry, as we're entering the room, all we can see is a table, the bodies, and scorch marks on the walls.
Yes, you may roll an investigation check if you would like to see if there are other things in the room.
Can I also?
I believe Spruik rolled one already. I haven't checked it out because I'm dropping tokens in here.
Oh God.
Oh,
That doesn't mean anything. I
rolled another 11.
Oh my God, you did. That's 3 today.
I'll do one as well. I've got 16 total.
16 total.
I had a 14 total investigation.
Great. If you rolled a 14, 13, 14 or higher, you find 3 things, or I guess a few pieces of loot in the room. You find a simple lightsaber chassis, or a standard lightsaber chassis.
So
useless.
You finish, and then I'll ask a technical question.
You find an average neutronium edge, which is an upgrade piece for swords or vibro axes, so for melee weapons. And you find scattered between the bodies around 3,305 credit chits.
Damn.
And that's what you find in this room. Everything else appears to be rotten, old, dead Jedi Master.
Is Murder the only one that's using the vibro axe?
Yeah, I would pick that up for M3 for sure.
Currently, yes. That can change in the next couple of levels.
Mechanical question: that chassis, is it only for a one-handed
standard
actual
lightsaber?
Okay.
Yeah, it's for like a one-handed regular lightsaber, but it is a standard lightsaber chassis. So it functions like when you ignite it, it ignites with a green blade. So it will function as a +1 lightsaber.
Oh.
It just has 3 upgrade slots in it.
I'm gonna pick it up. Well, yeah, I find it right. I'm gonna pick it up
rolled to find it.
and kind of move it around with the force, and then I'm gonna let it levitate, and I'm gonna hand it to Spruik.
All right, Spruik, you have essentially a +1 lightsaber.
He is super excited.
I'm gonna wink at him and say, "Sorry for keeping you out of the loop about I'm gonna just point at my box."
Jib's on the next one.
Tech Triff is here.
Spruik's just gonna shrug and keep looking around.
Nax and Za, roll a perception check for me. Say that again.
You said to give him a moment.
Oh, sure.
Perception, 10 plus 2, so 12.
Tech, you need me to roll for you? He's muted.
He's probably driving home.
Yeah, I'm driving home, so I'll pop in when absolutely necessary, but otherwise I'm not here.
My perception is 23.
23. Za, as everyone is in the room looting, you suddenly hear and almost feel movement from the corner in the hallway. Come on. Drag over.
I can't see roll 20 because I'm not at home.
Oh, okay.
Just a heads up.
Sure. No problem. Let me. So Za, as you turn to look, you at the corner of the hallway just above you, you hear and suddenly coming around the corner see these strange insect-like creatures that appear at the top. They have this black, almost chitinous armor plating that rolls down their back. They walk on 6 legs and have 2 almost like razor blades that extend from these front mandibles. They have bug-like eyes and red bellies, and they chitter and skitter with large antennae that pop out of their head. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh no!
Yeah.
These, for those who are familiar with the old Dantooines things, these are Lygrieks.
L.I. Greek.
Laigrriek. Lygriek. They are kind of like they're kind of like scorpions and
Praying
they're-
mantises.
yeah, they're like a scorpion meets a praying mantis, and some of them can breathe fire.
I'm sorry.
How many credits did we get?
3,305 total. You have to split it between you or keep it for yourselves, whatever you're feeling.
Well, who saw it? Me and Nax, right?
I'll figure it out. Well, everyone saw it.
Yeah.
We're gonna say everyone saw it. And then the thing that goes, I'm just trying to take notes for Steven. And I was in the kitchen.
The
What was
average
the-
neutronium edge. And I will pull. I'll send the stats to everything. I have it all. I have all the loot tables written out, so I'll send you the stats for everything when the session's over.
Okay.
Saxon, what is your initiative?
Initiative is 18.
18. Nax.
Rolling it now. 20 plus 2. What? No. Sorry.
You're fine.
14.
14. Spruik.
Hold on. Initiative D20 plus 6. Come back to me.
Sure. Tarek.
I rolled a 12.
12. Za.
20, not natural.
20, not natural. Spruik, let me know whenever you're ready.
22.
22. Great. So the
I don't know about you.
feeling 22.
Thanks, Josh.
I got
appreciate
you.
it.
No, you were supposed to leave him. You were supposed to make it awkward. This is how we stop it.
Za, were you
I
trying to
wanted
say something?
stop.
The credits split out to 472 a person with 1 credit remaining.
Daniel's really good at that.
Well, my phone is really
Yeah.
good at that.
Whatever, Dan. I'm trying to help you.
All right.
You said 472?
And that includes Steven, even though he's not here, because he's here but not here, you know.
Right.
Yes.
Good. And then Brentley, whenever you're home and ready, you can roll initiative and jump in, okay? All right, here we go. So Spruik, you're first, then Za, then the Lygrieks, then Saxon, Nax, and Tarek.
Can you answer my question so that I can figure out?
Yes. No.
Damn.
You
Okay.
cannot. Not yet. Not till later. You have to have feats for that.
I have to have feats for what?
To wield a weapon that does not have the light property in a dual wield stance. So you can,
okay. Okay, gotcha.
you can eventually. There's feats that let you do that, but you cannot currently do it.
That's fine. Well, if that's the case, I'm just going to use the double saber for now. And figure out, because this is a different game. And I am not Marshall. I can't grab. Where am I? There I am. There we go.
Yeah, you should
I'm
be
gonna
able to
run at him.
Go ahead, roll attack if you're going to attack him.
I mean, yeah.
Roll your attack.
How do I do that? There we are. That plus 7.
Is that your attack, that 22, or is that your...
No. That's my initiative. Sorry. 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
13.
13 damage. You literally just kill it. As you leap forward and pierce it with your lightsaber, you hear it go, and it's like large, just razor blade hands just kind of fall, and its legs curl up and it twitches as it dies at your feet.
Can I use, I don't know whether you'll let me do this or not, I want to just, I guess, roar or scream or yell or something at the other two, see if they won't just run away.
Roll an intimidation. Feeling 22.
That's going to be stuck in all your heads.
Stuck in mine. What's your intimidation, Spruik? Oh, natural 20.
Yeah, there it is. I've got
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
That +3.
Wow. Well, I mean, natural 20. So as you kill one, you rear back and you're just like, and the other two shake and skitter off quickly up the hallway.
As he does that, I'm going to walk out of the room. Did he have to walk out of the room to attack them?
No, you guys were kind of in the hallway at that point.
Got it. I'm going to pat him on the shoulder and say, that's why you don't fuck with the Wookiee.
Great. You are out of you are out of initiative. You bastards. It's fine. It's fine.
You had something planned that was not gonna
No, I don't have plans, my friend. I just put a map on the board and let you guys do whatever you do, and things fall in place around it. I'll kill you all soon. All right.
I'm going to say, what is doubt?
Press X to doubt.
Press X to doubt. All right. Well, you guys are out of initiative. As you kind of peek around the corner, I'll reveal some more area, but you don't see the Greeks. It appears as if you have wherever they skitter off to, it appears you have skittered them off.
Well, since I'm yeah, there we go.
That's I was getting there. It takes me just a second.
Yeah, I would like to be up front with Spruik, if possible.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, which one is yes, very good. Okay. So you guys come around the corner and you see a long hallway, the same bits of rubble on the ground, the same hexagonal tile on the floor, and there are two doors on the right, or two entrances. One is a shut and locked door. The other, like the little light symbol, is red and it blinks. The other is open. You haven't gone into the room yet, but you can see that there's a doorway here. Oh, that is the wrong. I need this. Here, that's shut, and here, that is open.
Spruik is a very naturally curious person, so he's going to try and get in the locked door.
Wait. You have to check it first. Oh, just rip it open. Don't want to be a fur bag now, do we?
Hey, that's pretty racist, lad.
Do not judge me, droid eye. I would like to check for traps, or at least investigate the door to see if it's trapped.
Go ahead.
That's a 23.
Great. The door is not trapped, as far as you can tell.
Now, Seconds is going to look up at Spruik and go ahead. Take 3 steps back. Large steps. He's actually going to hop backwards.
I mean, the button's red, right? You said the button's red?
It is.
Can I don't care if the button's red. Can I poke the button?
Poke the button, yeah. When you poke the button, you hear doo-doo, and the door doesn't open.
Can I tell if the door opens the same way as the other one where it slides up?
It appears to be the same door, the same kind of door. It looks the same. The patterns are the same material as far as you can tell. So it's a little bigger, but it's basically the same door.
Is there a way for me to get a handhold underneath, like where the door closes?
It goes a little far down into the floor, and you just can't get your fingers are too thick to really get down in there. It's very, very tight.
Is it possible for me to try and lift it using the Force?
You can sure try.
I
would be willing to help him.
Sure. Whoever's going to try to lift it with the Force, How do we do this? Roll a wisdom save with or charisma. It depends on if you're trying to lift it in anger or in patience in wisdom.
So everyone just missed like the perfect. That's what she said.
So that'll
Elaborate.
I just leave
that'll
those
be a
little gems out
D20
there.
plus
It's very
4.
tight.
Ooh,
said-
I also rolled a 20.
Spruik rolled a 17.
Wait, I didn't roll a 20. I don't have die. I'm saying it's a D20 plus 4.
Oh,
And
then you
Tektrif
know
rolled
what?
a
Tektrif
22.
rolled a 20. I'll let
Great.
him use my 20.
I rolled a 22 for Tektrif.
Oh, fuck yeah. Then I'll take my own 20. So it's a 25, I think.
Great. All of you rolled incredibly well. And so the three of you reach out with deep breaths. You center yourself and you all begin to channel and draw the force to you. And using Tektrif as the conduit, he reaches out with this just imbued, bolstered force. And the door, you hear it crack and shake and shimmer. And suddenly you hear something in the door machinery go and the force gives out. You cannot lift the door with the force despite your great strength at the moment. The door is not budging, but you have broke something in the door. Something gave out.
I push the button again.
Doo-doo.
Hey,
Saxon's
we won.
going to go over and look at the other doors. He's not going to open them. He's just going to look at them.
The other one is not a door. It's just an opening. Are you going to peek your head around the corner?
Sure, I'll peek my head around the corner.
Great. You and the HK.
Very stealthily.
Roll a stealth for me.
Yeah, after you check that room, Saxon, ask the HK unit if he has the ability to unlock that door.
The HK unit said, I do not know how to open the door. What's your stealth check, Saxon?
It's a 9.
Hey, will you turn
it's a
the
good
fan
9.
on? A 9?
That's a 9.
Thank you. Great. Super sneaky.
He likes to drag his tusk across the doorway as he's peeking around, making like the nail on chalkboard sound.
Yeah. I feel like he's just like grumbling and the HK is just walking and clanking.
That's impossible.
And you're just like, quiet. You're so loud, be quiet.
It's like hitting his kneecap with the pistol, but stop moving. No. No.
Great. So as you come around, this is what you see.
Oh.
Yeah, you peek around the corner, attempting to be covert, and two Greeks that have they might be the same two, they might not, see you after they've heard you and immediately attack. So they are both going to move to attack you, and we're gonna keep the same initiative order in just a second. But these guys get a spell. If it is a bonus action or a reaction, but they get a surprise round against you.
I would like to cast there's a tactical barrier on myself. It is Shield of Faith.
Okay.
5e.
Sure. So that just gives you +2 to your armor?
Yes, and it is a bonus action. So
excellent. Yeah, absolutely you can do that. All right, so they're both going to roll an attack against you. The first one rolls a 15.
Does not break. I have a 16 armor class.
Very nice. The second one misses as well. So we're going to jump right back into our normal initiative order. So it's actually going to be Saxon, you can have an attack on them. And then from there, it will be Nax and Tarek's turn.
Is the HK droid going to assist or no?
He doesn't appear as if he's going to assist. He's just stoically standing there.
Okay. Yeah.
So are you going to, it's your turn, Saxon.
Cool. Yes, and they're right up on me. All right, I am going to get. Has everyone moved or set themselves as they're going to be, or is everyone still down in the hallway where the original door was?
At this point, you guys can move yourselves as far as Spruik is, but that's the farthest that everyone else can go right now.
Okay.
will be right there.
Yeah. Anywhere within like 5 feet of Spruik is fine.
And it is a action to disengage. Is that correct?
It is, unless you have rogue ability or something like that that lets you disengage as a cunning action.
Okay, that is unfortunate. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to disengage as an action.
Mhm.
We're going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes speed. We're going to run down the hall, or we're going to...
The HK turns and goes chink, 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 chink as it runs behind you.
We're going to, as a bonus action, we're then going to bonus aptitude on... we'll give it to Tarek. That's his name.
Yes.
That's his name.
We're going to call out as we're chugging down the hallway. Go, get back! Get back! Big ones! Big ones! You! Attack! Shoot him in head! Best place! And that's it. I'm done.
All right, great. It is Nax's turn.
So he came out. I'm going to. I need to be about right there to see them, probably. He's going to just step back a little ways. They came out. And then I'm going to just do critical analysis on who's after me.
Tarek.
Yeah, let's critical analysis on Tarek. So just a reminder, you get to use my intelligence modifier, which is a +4 on any d20 roll that you make.
Cool.
And then I want to hold my action once one of them comes out of the doorway and I can have a clear shot at him. I want to shoot at him with my light pistol.
Great. You're holding your action till one of them comes around the corner. Tarek, it is your turn.
He's gonna see Saxon and be like, "God damn it, lad! I told you to stay by everyone else." Can I see the monsters yet or no?
No, they're just inside the edge here.
Okay. I will go ahead and I will run to here, and I'm gonna take my knife out. I'm gonna do like a little flip thing where I catch it by the blade, and then I'm gonna cast Saber Throw and try to throw it at one of them.
All right, roll an attack.
You may add a D4.
I can add it.
For bonus aptitude off of Saxon. It's either a attack or a saving throw, but you can only add it one time. And you
Okay,
only
so
have one
I can
at a
add the
time.
D4, and then Aaron, I can add your.
If you choose to use, if you choose to use my critical analysis, but you can
How
only
long
get
does that
once per
last?
long rest. Minute, 10 minutes, minute, I think.
The aptitude lasts until you use it. Pretty sure.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, 10 minutes.
that's great because I rolled an 11, but it'll be for. Well, I have to see what Saber Throw. I have never used this before, so.
It's a ranged force attack, so whatever your
For the next minute.
Okay, so range force attack, that'll be plus. So it's like an 18 plus a D4. You said, Jesse?
You hit.
Yes, you may add a D4.
So that's a 19 total to hit.
Great, you hit. Roll damage. What is it, a D8?
I think it is a D8. It says
On hit, target takes a D8.
Yes. And the weapon will immediately return. Okay, cool.
Which one are you hitting? This one or this one?
Let me go back to the one that's closer to the rest of the group. If that makes sense. So the one who is on the left.
Yep. All right, roll your D8.
All right. And do I add a modifier to this or no?
No, just a flat D8.
Cool. I rolled an 8.
Oh, nice. You throw what are you using? Your knife?
My big knife, yeah.
Great. You throw your knife and and you hear the thing go, and then with the force, you pull it back to your hand, just, and you see
Cool.
bits of like black and brown ooze, whatever this creature's pus is, because
Ick.
bugs don't have blood. So it's like that you know when you squish an ant.
No, we know.
So great. M3, it is actually your turn. Bottom of the round.
What are we fighting?
Like Greeks, they're like Scyther meets scorpions. They've got these like big razor claws and these black chitinous plates of armor. They stand about as tall as an average human. They're about 5.5 feet tall. With
Which
6
one's
legs.
weaker?
What?
Which one is weaker? Or hurt?
This one on the inside here has taken some damage and is bleeding. Yes, the one that's blinking.
Cool. Bonus action rage. Where's the? How do I?
Okay, bonus action rage. And she's gonna reckless attack. Oh,
Okay,
right,
attack
you're-
recklessly.
You're in front of my thing. Thing constrict. All right. Attack.
Oh, nice. You miss with the first one, but you
The
hit.
18 hit.
Yes, the 18 hits, and you decimate that particular Lygrek. It ducks the first blow, and on the backhand, you just manage to slice it in half, and not just its body, but its front limbs as well. Just a solid as it falls into several pieces.
This unit is happy with that.
Is that it?
Sure.
Great. Spruik.
Who's the number?
Spruik does not have enough movement to get to there and still attack. So he's going to move to here and scream at it again.
Great. Roll an intimidation.
Could someone capable with the know-how share their screen for Roll20 so I can take a peek at it?
I can do it, so you don't have to share your DM
Josh,
stuff.
I mean, I'm rolling on the computer.
No,
so
I know.
it's-
I'm staring at it in disbelief. So you roar.
Ah,
Yeah, the screen share. Can I not view
Oh, that's
that?
excellent. Thank you.
You can.
that does a frighten.
There is a ability to like kind of switch the two.
Oh, I got it. I
What's
figured
been
it out.
shared? Yeah.
I'm good. I needed to it like full screened it, so I just had to minimize it a little bit again. Okay. So Spruik, you run up and you Wookiee roar at it again, and it turns and will flee on its turn. Za, it is your turn.
Can I have been like following the party as they travel and be a couple
Yes,
squares behind?
you
where
should
they-
have been
they're
right
coming?
about there.
Yeah, that'll be great. Okay.
And you just let me know where you want me to move you.
Yeah, I gotta count squares. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn. We only see the one bad guy, right?
Yes, there are no others in the room that you can see.
Okay. So I think if I go, what is that? Diagonal right, down 1 is 5, and then right is 10, 15, 20. And then I can go diagonal down right, 25, 30.
Right there?
So I should be, I think I'm 1 diagonal down.
Right there? That's a wall.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I can't be there.
You can be here, here, here. This little black speck is like a pillar,
I see.
like the doorway.
I'll be at the square in front of Spruik. That's fine.
All right.
And then I will saber throw. at will.
Great. Roll your attack.
So range, so plus 5. I have 16.
16 hits.
All right, I'll take a D8 of damage, which is 4.
4. Very good.
Exciting.
Good job. It is now the Lygreek's turn. It is going to run because it was intimidated and its friends are dead. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it will run there and end its turn. Saxon, you're up.
Okay. So we're gonna move. Yeah, sure. Like go through the legs of Spruik. Pass by Za.
I love that.
Right here. We should be in range.
Behind
Yeah,
him, you
we're
all
just-
see chink, 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 as the HK droid runs up immediately behind him and just stops.
As a free action, can I yell at the HK droid?
Sure, you can yell at it anytime you want.
We're gonna look over our shoulder. Shoot at it, and my command. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now! He's gonna use his blaster pistol and cast. Jesus, what is it? It's the cantrip spell of Sonic Shot.
Sonic
so if I hit,
Shot.
it does things.
Yes. Roll your attack.
It's an 8. That's a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have
Does
been
the
fun.
HK droid shoot?
The HK droid does not. It goes, Zzz, query, I am not programmed to shoot things, only to follow you.
What is that?
Zzz.
It's your new best friend, lad. You know when your parents get you a dog, and then a couple of years later they get you another dog to entertain the first dog.
Not now.
Interjection. It appears that my inferior droid partner has arrived.
As a bonus action, we're gonna jump on the back of the HK droid and use him as a full body shield.
Okay.
And that'll be Saxon's turn.
Great. Nax, it's your turn.
So I just realized, and my held action.
That's
fire when it can melt.
Yes,
right.
you did.
Go ahead and roll for that, and then you can do your turn. Thank you. I totally forgot that.
All good. And I have to roll twice because it's more than 40 feet away. And I have to take the lowest because of the disadvantage. So it's a 9 to hit.
You do not hit.
All right. This time, I'm going to just stay back. Critical analysis to M3 just in case, and turn.
All right, great. See, that
I'll
was
move up, so.
next. Tarek.
Oh shoot, my turn came back so fast. Let's look at this map again. So one of them is really far away, right?
The only one that you can see is just there, coming around the edge. This hallway curves to the right.
Straight. I am
and
gonna run a couple feet, kind of like step, like sidle through between where Za and Saxon are standing, and I'm gonna try another saber throw.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
Rolled a 12 total. Can I add my bonus from
Have you
Saxon?
used
Or from?
have you used it already?
I've not.
Then yes.
Cool. So
Which is a D4?
No. Because then I just moved
Yes.
I thought you used it.
No,
so I moved.
he had one from you and one from Saxon.
Yeah, so I thought he used my critical analysis.
Oh,
so
no, I
then
used
that's
one
why I
from
moved it to
Saxon.
M3.
Oh,
And we
I'm
no
sorry.
longer have it.
So then it's just a 12 total.
You do not hit.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Close, but no banana. M3, your turn.
No banana. What the fuck?
What? Oh. Sorry. I'm just like, who is this?
This is I am HK22, the superior elimination droid.
Yeah. Reckless.
Yep, roll your attack.
Oh, that was bad. Wait, I have a thing.
You do have a critical analysis.
What does that do?
+4 to 1 attack roll.
17.
You hit with a 17.
18.
You demolish it. You can describe how you destroy it if you'd like.
Yeah, okay. So I just staring at the other robot the whole time. I walk over, I just take my axe and just smash into the creature twice. Just staring at the robot the whole time.
Just for me, what color are M3's eyes?
Yellow, red, and blue.
Very helpful. Thank you.
The HK just looks. I find a brute force to be an inferior method of elimination.
Is this unit a separatist droid, perhaps? Perhaps it should be dismantled.
This HK does not recognize the term separatist.
Saxon's going to climb up on its shoulder. Forward, you.
So where are you guys going? We're out of combat.
I would like to go back to that door that we couldn't get open.
So this doorway here is open, and you can see essentially an empty room. It's got 4 pillars that kind of hold it up, and there's nothing else that you can really see. There is another open doorway right here. And then the
That
closed.
probably
I was
leads into
wondering
the
if-
same room, so we can just. Go
I was
through that.
wondering about that door that we couldn't open with the force.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's not the same. Let's try and go ahead and go into this one that's got the open door right here.
Okay.
And it might be the same room, Tarek.
Are you guys all going to move into it?
Are the other?
I'm going
doors
wherever
down there,
Spruik's going.
Are they pathways or are they just closed?
Hey, are there traps in this place? Have we found any traps?
We haven't found one
encountered
other
these
than
before.
the droid was trapped. Like,
Yeah,
Well, we should
haven't
totally
really been good
kill
at
it then.
investing.
Yeah, there haven't been traps that you've run into.
Yeah.
So
Yet.
this doorway right here.
Spruik's just gonna walk in the door. If it's open, he's
It
just
is.
gonna walk
It
into
is about halfway open. The door appears to have at some point tried to go down and gotten stuck, but it is halfway open, so you could crawl under it and into it pretty easily. You would have to bend down.
Oh.
You
Can
would,
I
because
look
you're
in
larger.
it first?
Sure.
Yes. There you go.
So you crouch down and you peek into the room, and inside you it's kind of hard to see too much there. You don't see anything living or moving around. There's something in the back of the room that's blue and glowing brightly though, and it appears as if the rest of the room, the walls are all covered in mirrors.
I'm going in with Spruik, so he's not
Mirrors.
by himself.
Yeah, I'll go in as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll go in. Okay.
All right, who's going in the room?
Spruik.
Tectriff.
Nax without crouching down will just watch them as they walk in and see what happens.
Fucker.
M3.
Great. If you're going into the room, move yourself there now.
Yeah, Josh, can
sorry,
you move me?
sorry,
I'm peeing.
Yes.
TMI, dude. The other pathways, they were to the east and the south in this room. Are they open pathways or are they
No,
just closed?
these are just walls. Here and here is just a wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, just wanted to check on that. Then yes, Saxon will also not crouching down, just HK, stay here. Stay. Do not follow. Stay.
This unit
He's gonna go.
unit is programmed to follow. Low.
Fine. Follow. Saxon's gonna go in without crouching.
Great. Tectriff you went into.
Thank you for moving me.
Za,
Sorry for offending your
are you
sensibilities,
going
Jesse.
in? And Nax, are you guys staying outside and watching or going? Nax is outside watching. Za,
Yeah, can you move me inside, but just by the doorway, so I can wait?
yes, very
Is that
good.
what I did too?
Great. So you all enter this room, and all of the walls are covered with what appears to be a single mirror. You see your reflections in the walls as well as the other things in the room. There are 3 statues. One here, one here, and one here. Each statue appears to be a Jedi in a different position, one with a lightsaber held ignited in front, the other crouched and kneeling with its head bowed as if meditation, and the third one, legs crossed, appearing, the statue carved to appear as if it is hovering in a separate meditation with rocks around it. All of them are statues. None of them appear to have any specific function other than a statue. In the floating in front of, or sitting on a pedestal in front of the legs crossed hovering statue is a large blue rock, and it shimmers with force energy.
Can we tell if it's a kyber crystal?
It is not a kyber crystal, but it is some kind of crystal that is infused with the energy of the force.
I am gonna walk up to Tech and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Oh, what do you make of this, lad?"
Stein, is it possible for me to do a lore check on the statues as well as the crystal?
Sure. Roll your lore check.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm loading in
While
now.
that's happening, Saxon's going to go and look at the door that didn't open originally and see why it didn't open.
On this side of the door, you see the exact same thing. Just a red pulsing button. There is no indication as to why the door is shut and unopening.
Press the button.
Doo-doo.
Can somebody roll a d20 for me real quick?
Gotcha, bud.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, man.
A 14.
That's 14 plus proficiency, which is 2 plus 1 more, so 17 total.
You know that these statues depict ancient Jedi masters. Well before the Old Republic. You can't put names to them, but you can tell from the way that their robes are styled and the way that their lightsabers are styled that these are, at least in the carvings, they're carvings of ancient Jedi masters, millennia old.
Would he know what their? And I'll ask him this. So, would he know what? I don't want to say what school of Jedi, but what type of Jedi? Like, are any of these Sentinels? Would I be able to ask him that?
The classification is unclear. They don't appear to be Guardian, Consular, Sentinel. Nothing that stands out. Tech Triff, you would also be able to tell that while this orb is not a lightsaber crystal, it is imbued with a bit of force energy, almost as if it's meant to be placed somewhere. The energy is a reactive energy.
Can I touch the crystal?
Sure. Do you touch it?
Yeah.
The door shuts.
Fuck.
Za, you may roll a dexterity save to try to dodge out the door if you'd like, as it starts to shut. You're the only one close enough to do it.
Just a moment.
Would I be able to do something for a just like bonus action, essentially just to give someone my critical analysis before it shuts?
Sure, you can do that.
Go straight to M3 again.
Great, M3, you've got critical analysis.
I'll take it.
Za, let me know when you're ready.
Dexterity save?
Yes.
17.
17. Za, if you would like, you manage to dodge out the door.
But
you can decide to stay if you'd like.
I'll stay inside where the party is.
Great. So, Tarek, you touch the orb, and as you do, the door shuts. And when it shuts, the lights in the room flicker off. And then after a moment, this dimmer light hues and sort of like a low fluorescent takes over the room. Nothing else changes. The doors are shut on both ends, and in the walls you see essentially a reflection, almost infinite in every direction, since it's all covered in mirrors.
So like a reflection of a reflection of a reflection kind of deal.
Right. You know when you put two mirrors across from each other, you can
Yeah.
see reflections. But this is all of the walls are mirrors except for the doors themselves.
I would like to walk up to my reflection and just reach out and like touch finger to finger, almost ET style.
As you do so, you feel a ripple, and you can almost see the wall ripple, but nothing else happens.
Any ideas, lads?
This is out of my wheelhouse. HK, have you been here?
I do not know. No. Where here is.
Oh my God! You've got to fix it.
Try again. No, can I try and fix it again?
Right now, if you'd like to, sure, you can attempt to fix the stutter.
On the.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, on the outside, is there a button that I can just be frantically pressing to try to open the door?
You see no button or any way to open the door at all from your side.
Okay. Just for flavor, I'm reaching under the door and doing my best to lift it up, but nothing.
Oh man, it's gonna be so bad when a bunch of Greeks come and attack you.
And is it possible for Tektra to like touch the orb again?
Sure. You touch it. Still a force orb.
And nothing happens.
Nothing that you can. Nothing different. Nothing new.
Okay. God damn it! These fucking.
Who's listening to porn?
There's just. It's children. And there's just mirrors everywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, the room, you see reflections. You could take a closer look at the reflections if you want. You could inspect the doors.
Spruik would like to take a closer look at all of the reflections of the individual statues.
Sure. Roll a perception check for me, Spruik.
That's a 15 to fix HK, by the way.
You do not fix it. It still stutters. All you've done now is make the stutter slightly worse.
Keep hitting it with the butt of my weapon. Stop.
Ow,
Stop.
ow. That's what's happening to the side. 19, Spruik?
19 total.
As you're looking at these reflections of these statues, two things suddenly catch your eye. The reflections, while nearly perfect in everything in the room, appear not to be statues, but to be living Jedi in these poses. In the reflections, they're not statues. They appear real. They appear alive, still unmoving. You also notice that the blue orb, the force-infused orb, is sitting in the lap of the Jedi sitting cross-legged and meditating in the reflection. But in real life, the orb is sitting on a pedestal as if it's floating above the Jedi that is essentially moving things or having objects float around it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm going to direct Tarek's attention to these details that I'm seeing and have him relay that to Tech, because Spruik doesn't want to pick up the orb and sit with it because he doesn't know what it'll do.
So, just to be clear, what he's seeing is in the reflection.
When he points it out to you, you're able to see it as well. What he's seeing is that the reflections appear lifelike. They don't appear like statues, and the orb is in the lap of the third or the middle statue
The guy who's
of
floating.
sitting. Yes.
I'm gonna first off walk up to that reflection and say, I'm gonna get my face really, really close and say, "Can you hear me?"
After a moment, all you hear is, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
That's spooky. I'm gonna try to touch the orb in the reflection. Does that make sense?
Sure. When you touch the wall, you can see and feel the ripple, but you can't seem to reach through the wall, the mirror. I need Saxon M3. I need everyone to roll a perception check for me, actually.
Perception.
4. Ooh, that's an 11.
Mine is a 17.
10 total.
I have a 21.
21. Okay.
You still want Nax to
No,
roll one?
Nax, you're still out there trying to lift up the door.
Cool.
Adorably.
18.
If you rolled a 15 or higher, you hear suddenly this quiet little, and you look down and see that slowly over the floor, a green mist is being pumped into the room. It sits at about ankle level now, as it's thick and heavy, but slowly filling in the room.
Snakes.
Snakes?
Gas snakes.
Well, it's
Saxon's
some kind
climbing
of
to the
gas.
top of the HK, standing on its shoulders, like, no, press the button again. Press the button. See what happens.
The HK presses the button, and you hear doo-doo.
Sprook?
Can I, like...
Can Tectriff go ahead and emulate the other Jedi? Can, I guess, float with the
Sure.
orb?
So you're going to try to mimic it? You're going to... Okay,
Yes.
so you're going to take the orb, place it in your lap, and try to hover above the ground.
While he's doing that, I'm going to say, Sprook, hole in that door now.
Can we use that lightsaber someone found to cut a Wookiee-sized hole in the door?
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can try.
I can
One thing at a time. But yes, hold on. So, Tech Triff, you hover easily enough with the Force, using your training to keep yourself calm in the moment with the orb in your lap. As you emulate the Jedi, nothing changes as the fog reaches the middle of shin level. Sprook, you may now attempt to cut a hole in a door with a lightsaber if you'd like.
I will, and like initially, I'm not gonna like start out trying to cut things. I'm just gonna like step kick the door as hard as I can.
Great. You lift your foot as you lunge at the door just a centimeter before you touch it. Mere hairs. Some mysterious force stops, and your foot is held for just a moment, and all of you hear a voice echo. Anger is not the path. And then your foot is let go.
It's some
Wasn't out
Jedi
of
bullshit.
anger.
What the
It wasn't
fuck?
out of anger. It was out of I need the door open. Spruce's just gonna look
Saxon's
around.
gonna... Sorry, continue, Jacob.
Spruce's just gonna look around and kind of like wave his arms in the air and grunt. Be aggravated.
Saxon's gonna
is
attempt to
not the
rip
path.
the panel off of the where the button is, so he
Roll-
can get into the
Roll a
wiring.
strength check as the fog slowly reaches near your waists, or up to your
I'm
knees,
gonna
up to your knees.
tell the HK droid to do it,
The HK
or
droid,
hold me.
the HK droid is holding you like Baby Yoda in front of the panel.
Damn right he is. It's 20, not natural.
20 not natural.
I
You
think-
cannot pull the panel off the wall.
So,
I
Stein, just to reiterate, there's 3 statues. The orb is in the lap of the reflection of the sitting statue, correct?
Yes, you've noticed as you were moving the orb and the reflection does not change. It only it stays where it is in the lap. Everything else in the reflection changes, but the orb does not.
The statue's in our room, right?
Yeah, can I take the orb and put it in the seated Jedi statue's lap?
Yes, you may. As you take the orb, you place it in the lap of the Jedi. You hear as all of the fog is sucked away, and a voice echoes through the room. Patience. and the mastery of fear in moments of near death. These are the first steps of the path of the Jedi.
Jesus.
And both doors open. And you see Nax, hands going straight up as if he has lifted the door with his great miniature strength.
I did it!
No,
I did it!
he's
Come
still
on, come on,
holding
come on.
on to the door.
Oh, come on, hurry.
There was nothing else in the room, right? No.
In the room, you do manage to find some loot.
Please, yes. Do we need to perceive for this loot?
The blue gem is still pulsing with energy. You're able to tell that the reactive energy used is not used for this particular room. So the blue gem still has energy. You find a piercing core, which is, I think, also a melee.
Hi, Tyler.
So yes, you find the enhanced item piercing core, which
Write
is
that down, Steven.
it is a blaster modification. So it is a
Never mind.
blaster core, and when you put it into a blaster that can be enhanced, it gives it the piercing 1 property.
Is that like a +1?
It just gives it the piercing ability, and I will send the stats for that to you later. I have to pull them out of the book.
Thank you.
And then you also find a chained vibro dagger, which is essentially a vibro dagger with a chain. It has the returning property, so if you throw it and you're not force sensitive, you can return it to you instantly. So it's a vibro dagger with a little chain, so it has the return property. And you find 1,418 credits.
I would like that dagger. Please.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it.
Sax is gonna reach down and pick it up. Does it there's a button? Is it a chainsaw?
No, it's just a dagger with a little chain on it. So when you chuck it, you can yank on the chain and pull it back.
Oh, okay. So it's a kunai with chain, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
That's exactly what it is.
It's quite literally that.
Yes. All right. He's gonna lasso it inside his coat and put the knife in his belt. Take his old vibro dagger. So, yeah, train with this to the HK droid.
Very good. The HK droid takes it.
How many of us are there?
1, 2, 3.
Ooh,
4
someone tell Steven how much gold he got earlier. Did someone tell him that already?
credits.
Steven, you got 472 credits.
472 credits? I'll take it.
Yeah. And then we just found how many?
1,418.
1,418.
There's 7 of us.
That's 224.
Hey, Tyler. Oh, I should get some wine.
Can you see him?
Mm-hmm. He's in the very corner.
Oh.
I need to get some wine now. Sorry, Dan. What were you saying?
Everybody gets 202 from this pile, and there's 4 remaining.
I think Knack should get that 4 for being the only one who did not go into the obvious trap.
That's fair.
Sure.
Obvious trap. Worked hard on that puzzle.
If Knack had been in the room, though, he would have figured out what the.
Yeah, Nax would have had that puzzle figured out immediately.
Or he would have been poisoned very quickly because he's half the height of
No, I would have picked him up.
We would have figured it out.
His snout would have been standing up tall out of the floor. Even though
we'll go with that.
Would be covered.
Adorable. All right. So you have cleared the poison from the room. You've grabbed your loot. And you may tell me which direction you're continuing on now. There is
so the opposite end of where Nax is right now on the map, to the right.
Yeah.
Is that another room?
These two right here are just rooms. There's no other entry or exit other than the doorways in the hallway. So I know the shape of the room can be a little deceiving, but those are just walls.
I'm gonna walk out of the room pretty frustratedly, pat Nax on the head and say, "Thanks for saving us, lad," and pick him up under one arm, and then walk out into this right hallway.
Great. Go ahead and move yourselves into the hallway, and I will reveal the next section. As you come around the corner, you see that the hallway curves and begins to slope up. And I need you all to roll initiative.
So why am I under your arm?
I don't know, because you're cute and I felt like carrying you.
If that makes you feel better, sure.
Fine, I can't move.
All about the
myself.
party.
God damn it.
Why can't you move yourself?
I don't know.
Are you looking at the share screen and accidentally clicking
I
on
was
that?
looking at the share screen. I did that too.
No, I have the Zoom call on my phone.
Well,
Oh.
it says you should be able to control you.
What tool do you have selected in Roll20? The
The
clicker?
mouse.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a legitimate question. I've tried to move myself. I've had
It
the
is
arrow
a
too.
question.
to move myself.
Yeah, I don't know, Brentley. It says Brentley S can control this character. Let me remove and re-add that and see if it makes it. Try now.
Hold on. I wonder if it's. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wonder if it's an issue with my
Superstar.
Zoom. Oh, fuck my asshole. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right. Initiative. Spruik.
Wait, was he? I mean, I kind of want to know what was happening.
I was trying to click on Nax because I was super duper zoomed out.
Oh, that's blue enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big map. You got to zoom in. I had to make the squares real tiny because I didn't want to make this multiple
Spruik
maps.
rolled a 14.
14. Great. Za.
16.
13.
16. 13 for Tarek. Saxon.
Hey, can we use the other initiative from previous round? Because I got a natural 1.
Natural 1. What is it total?
Fuck.
3?
3.
Great. Nax.
20.
20. M3.
7.
7. So the order will go Nax, then Za, then Spruik.
Wait, didn't Spruik get a higher?
Spruik got 14 this time, didn't he?
I did.
Yeah. So
I got
Spruik,
13.
right, and Spruik got 14.
Oh, I thought you
You're
said.
Tarek.
I'm so dumb. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tarek, you go after Spruik. Nax, Za, Spruik, Tarek, M3, Lie Greeks, and then Saxon.
My initiative was a 9.
Oh, Tech Triff, that's right, you're here.
Who's that?
Which means you go after Tarek and before M3.
Groovy.
Great. Nax, you're up. You see around the corner 3 Lie Greeks, but this one looks a little different. Its stomach is almost a pulsating, glowing red. So instead of just having a red belly like the rest of them, this one's belly almost swirls and moves.
All right. Concerned by that, I'm going to critical analysis that
Okay.
one, and then light pistol fire.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
So then I need to add so +2 to hit to that, and then +4, so +6 total. 1, 23.
Ooh, you hit. Roll your damage. And you're
Alright,
shooting
I'm
this
gonna
one up here? The high one with the glowing stomach?
Yes.
All right, great.
So it's roll 1d4 plus my intelligence modifier. So 8.
8 damage?
Mhm.
Excellent. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Move, bonus action.
Very good. Nax, well done. Za, you're up.
I should be able to go downright diagonal 4 squares and be within 5 feet of the right. I guess it would be left if we're looking down the hallway.
Right there?
No, the other side.
Right there.
Yes, thank you. Right
Great.
there. And I will make a force-empowered strike.
Yeah, let's do it. Force empowered strike. I think this is the first time someone's used this, isn't it?
No, I did it last session.
Oh.
Because that's when I learned it takes 2 points instead of 1.
It does.
Let me roll to 20. Okay, plus I think I have plus 5 for my rapier. Yes. Okay, so it's an 18.
Okay.
All right, so that breaks.
It does. Yes, 18 breaks.
Okay, I'll take a D8 plus 3, which is 8, and then it'll take 2 D8s, which is 4 and 5, 9. So 8 and 9 is 17.
17. You destroy it. It is very dead.
All right, that costs 2 force points. Boom. And I have a bonus action, but I think I don't need to use it for anything. Let's see, because I'm gonna say go, but I might interrupt. I have to look up because things changed.
Sure. Well, we'll move on and just go ahead and interrupt if you find something.
Yeah,
Spruik.
thank you.
Sad looking noises.
Spruik.
Technical issues. Skip me.
Okay, great. Coming back to Spruik. Tarek.
Cool. I will. What can I do here? The one with the glowing red belly is in the back, right?
Yes, the farthest away.
Okay. I am going to run up to where Za is.
Okay.
And I am going to do the same thing, kind of like flip my knife while I'm running. As I get up there, I'm going to grab the blade side and then saber throw it.
At the one in the back?
Yes.
Go ahead, roll your attack.
That's a nat 20.
Great. Roll
So-
double dice damage.
Just double the dice, right? Don't
Yeah.
roll 2. Okay. So I rolled a 7, so it's 14.
Very good. 14 total damage. It is looking rough.
I think that's all I can do. Let me just check my sheet. There's nothing that's a bonus. You know what? I can still do my. I'm still getting used to this new stuff for my Sentinel. I'm sorry. I will go ahead and spend a force point to deal additional damage with my force empowered self.
Okay.
So I'll deal 5 additional damage.
That is just enough.
Nice. So as the knife goes in, is it okay if I describe it? You want to?
Sure,
describe it?
absolutely.
Cool. As the knife goes in, I'm gonna kind of like just do like an up finger with the force like that, and the knife's gonna go in and then just up into its brain.
Oh, nice.
And then back out, and I'm gonna catch it above my head.
Very good. It is very dead. Well done. It was gonna breathe fire at you.
I'm really glad that it didn't.
Tech Drift, your turn.
Okay. I think I'm just going to turn the corner here and do a saber throw.
Sure, roll your attack.
Okay. So I was in the car when everyone else was doing this. I haven't done it yet. So I got a 17.
You'll hit, so you roll a
Okay.
D8 of damage.
Okay, cool. 5 damage.
5?
Actually 6 because I'm proficient, or 7, right? Because I'm proficient with lightsabers.
Yes, but for saber throw, it's just a straight D8.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Good job. It is hurt. M3. Great. The first attack hits, and it is very dead. And just like that, you all have vanquished 3 more. And we're out of combat again.
Nax is getting a little twitchy, like just gonna keep running into these fuckers? Like what?
Tech Turf is showing signs of slight impatience. Is there any other area of travel other than this hallway here?
I mean, you can go back to the entrance. There were 2 other doorways back at the front that you could have
You were the
gone
one
through.
who said to come this way, lad.
No, I know that. I just meant like in this hallway specifically.
No, not yet. The hallway slopes up. So as you come around the corner, the hallway begins to slope up as you sort of go higher and higher up the pyramid through this winding section. Oh, M3 is very far. I don't think he knows where he is.
M3 has decided to walk ahead. I think that might have actually been his choice.
Great. So
Wait, M3. Wait.
So Tector is going to get to this corner here, if that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. As you come around this corner, this is what you see. Another long hallway. This part of the hallway here is collapsed a little bit. Like the ceiling and the wall have collapsed some, so there's a thinner area. There is a door here and an open doorway down here, much like the level below you, where you just were a moment ago. At this door, there is a white button that's pulses with a little light.
This is the closed door?
It's closed, yes, but it's not red, it's white.
Saxon's been riding the HK unit the entire way down the hallway. As he's doing so, can he attempt to fix it one more time?
Sure, you may roll one more time before a long rest in an attempt to fix this.
That's much better. It's a 19.
You managed to fix the stutter a little bit. Not completely, but it'll be better. You found some fried circuits in its vocabulator, and you've managed to sort of rewire them. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
That's what it's called. Progress. I am finished.
Great. So there's rubble in the hallway here. It's old. It doesn't look like it's fresh. You've got a door here, and you've got an open doorway down here. This one has a white. The closed door here has a white symbol.
Let's try to get into the closed door.
You gonna poke the button?
What does the symbol look like?
It's just a white, like almost like a small rectangle. Just a white button.
Okay.
I'll press the button.
When you press it, the door goes doo-doo, shh, and opens to reveal a room.
Snakes.
No snakes. Yet.
What about gaseous
Can
snakes?
we check it for traps?
The door? No.
The room from where we're standing.
Sure. Inside the room, roll your trap check.
It's just an investigation, right?
Yes.
It's a 14 total.
14. There's no traps that you can tell. Like, you don't think there's any traps. Inside of this large room, it's very similar to the other room, but there's no door here in the middle. And instead, there is a door shut in the back. Next to this door sits a panel right here. As you enter the room, the walls all appear to be plain. There are 3 small pillars here, here, and here. Each pillar has at the top a slightly cut in basin at the top of the pillar. There are words written in an ancient language that are so just worn and tumble, or worn and torn with age, you can't read them. But you see different colors sort of glowing from these 3 pedestals in the middle. You see blue, red, and green glowing from each, just a little bit from the top of these pedestals. They stand about chest height, and they have like a curved in, almost like a basin. They're not very big. They take up maybe 6 inches or so, 8 inches wide.
Is there anything else in the room? Any boxes? Any kind of anything?
Just a security console right here.
So a security console and the
3 pillars, or the three small pillars.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room that's corresponding with those colors, the red, green, blue?
Not that you see.
I'm back.
Hey.
We opened up a new area.
Just because I know you're good at being particular in a good way. Is that know what we can see because we're still all outside the door looking in, or we have assumed that we've walked into the room, have looked around?
I was assuming that you'd walked into the room already.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
there is not any other color or anything that identifies with those 3 pillars. For Nax, they would be taller than Nax.
Stein, would I be able to maybe identify maybe the faint energy of the blue basin and tell if it's anything like the sphere that we left behind?
Roll a wisdom check for me. Did you leave it behind?
I was gonna say I thought I would have picked it up and carried it with us.
We can say Spruik was
Great.
holding it.
Spruik brought it with you.
Oh, okay, that's a nat
nice.
20.
It is the exact same energy.
Tekturf is just going to kind of hold out his hands to Spruik and kind of look at the orb and just kind of look at him.
Spruik will look at you and wait on you to say something because you're looking at him like an idiot.
May I have the orb, please?
And then he just hands you the orb like a normal person would have if you'd have asked.
Some of these people are so speciesist. God
So
damn.
Tekturf is going to walk into the room and place the orb within the basin that corresponds to the blue color.
You die instantly. No, I'm kidding.
God damn it.
Not
no.
again.
The crossbow shoots him from somewhere.
Yeah.
Interdimensionally.
You place it, the blue pillar sits in between the red and the green. It is the middle pillar. When you place it in there, lights inside of the pillar light up, and you see written around, like glowing from somewhere behind. You can read this language suddenly. And for a moment, it's in an ancient language you can't understand. And then suddenly it shifts and transforms into galactic basic. And on the middle pillar, you read, "There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is." And then there's a missing word.
Can Tekturf speak the word order?
Nothing happens when you speak the word order.
Say it one more time, Stein.
There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is.
Can Tekturf... Oh, yeah. Can Tekturf say the word peace?
Nothing happens when you say the word peace.
Can Tekturf look in his copy of the Jedi Code to look up what the
Which
word
copy
is?
got a little
You don't
handbook?
have that memorized? Roll a freaking lore check for me with disadvantage because you are a Jedi.
I literally have a copy of the Jedi Code on me.
Can you say it again, Josh? There is no
passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos.
There's no chaos.
There is.
Can I just use my copy of the Jedi Code?
Shamefully, you open your copy of the Jedi Code and see that the next word is harmony.
Harmony.
When you say harmony, the pillar lights blue, and somewhere in the distance you hear. And that's it. The light disappears as soon and fades into nothingness, and the orb has lost its energy.
Tekturf is going to turn back to the group and say, I think we need 2 more of these orbs.
Should have studied a little bit more, is what I think. I'm gonna elbow Spruik a little bit.
Spruik's gonna laugh. Where are we? Like, we moved and then we went around this thing.
You went around the loop, the kind of curve around goes up. So you've essentially ascended into a second level.
Oh, okay.
We may have to go back, lads.
And are we in here? Are we out
I'm
here?
assuming that you've all gone into this room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we check the entirety of this room, Josh?
Yes.
I would like that.
The only thing other than the pillar is this door in the back. There's a security console next to the door.
Is the door closed?
It is closed and locked. There, you don't see a button to open this one like the other doors. You just see the console that sits here next to it.
Spruik's going to walk up to the computer and then turn around and look at Saxon and
Hold
just
Josh,
at
I have a
this.
security kit.
Okay.
Would that help in opening this?
Let me look at security kits.
I'm not 100% sure. It's part of my starting inventory, so.
Sure. Cool. Sure.
HK to the
The
door.
last interaction that Spruik had with a terminal, he broke it.
These tools let you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make to disarm traps or open locks.
Would this be opening a lock, or is it something more electronic?
Maybe you'd have to try it out and find out.
I'm gonna ask
Check for
Saxon.
traps
Hey,
first
lad, would you come
on the
over here
door.
and take a look?
I'm already here.
Oh,
Great. So Saxon, when I'm already here. When Saxon, when you jump up, or HK holds you up so that you're able to see the panel, you dust it off a little bit, and you manage to see some lights start to flicker as it recognizes being touched, and it comes on, and you see written in Galactic Basics are the words storage facility. You just see it's a storage facility door locked.
Can you open it, laddie?
You kind of poke around on it for a minute, and then you see a thing that pops up and says password, and it is looking for a 4-digit number.
Is it just a regular numeric keypad, or is it a?
It's like touch. It's there. This is like a numeric keypad, but it's touch screen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
0 through 9.
Billionth. Yeah. Yes. 0 to 9.
8
All right,
0
we're gonna.
0.
0, 0, 8, yes. No, I'm not typing that in. Saxon's going to turn around and go, needs code, 4 numbers. Look around, see if you can find. In the meantime, I'm going to check and see if the door's trapped.
The door is not trapped.
Is there
But
a room number?
very
or
locked.
Can I try to use my empath abilities and put my hand over the numbers and see if I could feel where someone might have touched the numbers last? I know that's a pretty wild thing, so it's okay to say no.
Roll a wisdom or charisma check for me.
Okay.
Walks up to the data pad.
It's a 22.
22. You managed to feel out that the first number is a 7, but that's all you can get.
The first number is a 7.
Do we see a 7 anywhere in the room?
Roll a perception check for me, Nax.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyone?
Nope, Nax.
This?
Nax asked. Nax rolls.
But I warn you.
Let me find out what I add to that. Perception, so 2, so 18.
18. Very good. Nax, as you're looking around the room, at the bottom of one of these pedestals, you see written across it, or written just that's small at the bottom, is the number 9. Quickly, you go to check the other 2 pedestals, and you find the numbers 3 and 1 written on the bottom of the other 2.
It's 4
9,
numbers.
3,
That's a
and
lot of
1.
combinations.
Does the order... I don't think order will matter necessarily.
So wait, which one is on the blue one?
3.
Which one was on the red one?
9.
And the green one?
1.
Saxon's going to press 7 on the keypad.
It accepts the number 7.
Try 913 after that.
We're going to press a 1.
Wait, is it RBG or RGB? For the
No,
color
it's,
code.
it's
RGB.
dark side, light side, neutral.
RGB. So do 913. So 7913.
Okay.
Are you gonna 7913?
I'll press the 9.
You press 9 and hear and a red block appears in the center of the screen. Nothing else happens. You still see the number, but at the top of the screen, it did not accept the 9. At the top of the screen, you see a red block appear.
Okay.
Can we clear it out?
I'm going to press the 7 again.
It accepts the 7.
I'm going to press the 1.
So you said under the blue was the
It
3?
accepts the 1.
Okay, we need to choose very carefully because I have a feeling this is going to block us out.
7,
If
1,
we
so we have
select-
between 9 and 3. What made you think 1, Saxon?
Is the 1 under the white pillar?
The 1 is under the green pillar.
Oh, there's a green. I thought it was
It's
green,
a red,
red,
blue, and it's green, blue, and red.
I'm sorry.
That's why I was Roy G. Biv. I was like, maybe that has to do something with it.
Is there any kind of like Jedi history that we could know possibly that might have something to do with this room?
I mean, you could attempt a lore check to find out.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled 14, so my lore is lore is a what? Intelligence?
Yep.
So it's a 14.
Great. As far as you can tell, this is a pretty standard Jedi, testing facility. Like basically the Padawans or the younglings would bring the orbs and then be questioned on whether or not they had the Jedi code memorized. And if they didn't, then they would be sent back to study in the library or with their master. Heck, Triff.
I'm not saying I know who that stare was implied for, but I know exactly who that stare was implied for.
I personally, Brentley, did not memorize the Jedi code. You're correct.
Clearly.
It's fine. You just carry the book around. It's
Can,
fine.
can Max borrow the
Coon's
book
not
to
here.
read through it real quick?
No.
The whole Jedi
It's just
code?
a book. It's just a book. I don't know why you're so uptight about it. Jesus, it's not like it's a first edition or anything.
The console beeps at you. Nothing changes, but you hear dee 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 dee.
I just pick one, lad.
All right, 3
All
or
right.
9.
3.
We're going to press the 9.
You hear and a second red block appears.
Okay, all right. I know
7,
what it
1,
is.
3, 9 then.
Yes. Yes.
As you
We're
go
gonna
to
press.
As you go to push the new numbers in, you hear security protocols activated, and the
What?
door opens. The console is flashing red. You hear security protocols activated, and this door will now open.
Oh, God.
Shit.
I need you all to
we're
roll
gonna-
initiative.
Duck behind HK.
Yeah, I've been probably like right there. Yeah,
Oh,
all
I'm
right.
sorry, Stein. I'm sorry. Has it been 10 minutes since we went since Saxon cast? Or I'm sorry, the hallway we went where we first saw
Yes.
the.
Yes,
it's been
it has
10
been.
minutes.
It has been 10
Okay.
minutes.
All right, the regional.
You've
Okay,
probably been exploring for close to 2 hours by now.
Okay, fair enough. Wow, that's a lot of time.
It's a big temple, and you're not quite halfway through it.
Fair.
My
Assuming you-
initiative is a 19.
Great, 19 for Tarek. Spruik.
He's taking the dog out.
He's
He'll be
taking
right
the dog out. He'll be back. Zah.
Just a moment. I guess I'll go 30 feet south.
I need your initiative.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I fully missed the ask for that. Let me roll a new d20. Plus 3 when it rolls. Excellent. I have an 8.
An 8. Great. Nax.
A 4.
A 4. Saxon.
Got an 18.
Saxon with an 18. M3.
3.
M3, you are so fast. Tech.
That is a 14.
14, and we will just put Spruik at the bottom. So the order is going to go Tarek, Saxon, the battle droids, then Tarek, Saxon, battle droids, Tech, then Za, then Nax, then M3, then Spruik. All right, so as the door opens, five or so, four of these almost rusted black armored droids come out. They have beady red eyes, and they carry what appear to be standard blaster rifles. The model of them is shaped differently. There, you can tell that at one point their armor was a chrome, almost silver, but over the years they've hardened and ionized into a black sort of color. And they come out, blasters raised or to the edge of this door, blasters raised, and you hear them all say, "Alert, alert, intruder, intruder, eliminate." And this is where we will begin. Tarek, you're up first.
Okay. What am I gonna do here? They're all like there in the corner.
They're all right here. Do you see them?
Yeah. Can I see if any of them have grenades on them?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Weird.
That's a 23.
You don't see any grenades on them.
Okay. In that case, I will go ahead and let me just look at these force powers real quick. So I still have to figure out lightning charge because I didn't figure that out last time. Lightning charge. Okay, so I'm gonna run up and try to just jam my. Oh no, it's an action, right?
What is an action? What are you trying
As
to
part
do?
of the action, use cast power. You make a melee attack against one creature within your weapon's reach, and then on hit.
Yes, you have to make a melee attack with it.
Okay, so I attack one, and then one within 5. So are they within 5 feet of each other? Any of them? I guess these two are, right?
I mean, look at the map. There, if you can see them within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, these
then
guys.
yes.
Okay, so I'll run up here and make a melee attack against one directly in front of me.
Go ahead.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay, so that's gonna be 5 plus 9 damage.
Great, you actually kill it.
Oh shit, cool. And then the other one will take, because I'm gonna cast that lightning charge.
Right.
Part of that. The other one will take on hit, lightning leaps from lightning damage equal to your force casting ability modifier, which is
So wisdom or charisma.
Oh, okay, so it'll take 5 lightning damage.
5 lightning damage, and they are actually they don't like lightning damage, lightning and ion. So as the lightning lances up it actually, because of the extra damage or its weakness to it, you see it kind of and its eyes pop and it falls dead.
Cool. I'm just gonna pull my knife out of the stomach of the. What do these droids look like?
They're almost like the standard separatist battle droid, but they're ancient. They're a little sleeker. They've got these like black chassis. They've got kind of rounded shoulders and a round curved head with red eyes.
Cool. I'm just gonna put my arm on the one shoulder that I stabbed, so it's gonna go through him, and then the lightning's gonna come out of the back, out of the back of him, and through the knife into the other one. And I'm gonna push him off the knife and kind of like get ready to fight the other two.
Nice job. Very good. Saxon, it's your turn.
Okay, so I am writing the HK unit. What's its movement?
It's the same as yours for now.
25. That's
Yes.
unfortunate.
It emulates its directives movement.
Okay. All right.
That's
Well, this will
cool.
be fun.
Can someone tell me what's
so
going on?
We're fighting,
fighting
battle
robots.
droids because we fucked up opening the room.
So we're gonna move 25 feet, riding the HK droid.
Yep.
On its back, like holding on to its shoulders. As we get up to the droid, we're gonna attempt to hop onto it from HK's back.
Okay. Roll that as a shoot. Just roll it as a dexterity attack. Since you're launching
so-
yourself, I guess it's a grapple check technically. Steven, grapple checks. How do they work?
Proficiency plus strength.
It's hard to talk that way.
So-
Contested athletics checks,
Okay.
usually. I
Great.
mean, you could do acrobatics if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, either one's fine. Acrobatics or athletics check, Jesse.
Give me a moment. I believe athletics is going to be best. Yeah.
Okay, roll your athletics check for me.
Oh no, acrobatics is better. Actually, that's strange.
Great.
It's a
Flip
14.
through- a 14. As you leap onto the droid, it manages to just somehow sidestep a little, and you miss, and you land just behind it. So you do not quite succeed. Close, but it rolled higher than you.
Okay, was that a action or a bonus?
That is an action.
That's unfortunate. Okay. As a bonus action, we're gonna cast. Jesus, what is it? Tactical barrier on ourselves.
Yep, the Shield of Faith, the +2.
Yes, Shield of Faith. Plus 2.
Great.
So, armor class of 16 for 10 minutes, or until the spell goes away. And
Very
that's it.
good. Spruik, how did you get in the room?
I moved. I have no idea what's going on.
Sure, okay. It is now the battle droid's turn, or the ancient security droids. So this first two here are going to attack Saxon. So let me roll for them.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, he's right there.
I rolled a 13 for initiative if we had to roll.
You did, but I just slammed you on the bottom since you were out, so you'll go after M3. They're both going to miss you,
cool.
Saxon.
Hell yeah.
They are both going to miss you. Tarek, in the back of the room, you hear some mechanical whirling sounds, like as two auto turrets
shite.
pop up. One of them targets you immediately. So an auto turret gets to roll 2 attacks. Oh, 21?
In response to being attacked, I'm gonna try to use Saber Reflect on that.
Okay, can you do that with a melee weapon?
Yeah, with a vibro weapon.
Great. How does it work?
I can reduce it by 1d6.
Great.
It's energy or ion, right?
Yes, it is shooting you with energy, so you can reflect it. So the first attack is 21. The second attack is a 19.
I think both of them hit. Let me double check. Yes, both of them will hit.
Great. So this is the first one, and you're going to reduce it by a d6.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a d6 and see if you reduce that.
Okay, I reduced it by 6.
Great. So you don't take any damage.
So if I don't take any damage, I can make a. Hold on.
You can reflect it back.
Yeah, with a ranged force attack at a target you can see.
Great. Roll your ranged force attack.
Okay, so to roll a ranged force attack, I just use my
Force cast.
my force.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 17 total.
You hit.
Cool. So I guess it just takes that 4 damage, right? Is that how that works?
Yes, it will take the 4 damage, and the second attack will hit you for 5.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. The second turret will target you as well.
Oh Jesus, that was all from
1 turret. They get to attack twice. Each turret has 2 attack actions.
Oh.
19
And we only get 1 reaction, right?
per round. It will roll a 19 and a 10 to hit you.
Okay, the 19 hits.
Great. So you're going to take another d6 plus 2. So, ooh, yes, turret. 8 more
Oh
damage.
God!
As these turrets just turn, targeting you, and just the
I
fastest
am
pew pews.
not doing so good.
buff goes
Tarek's
up
gonna
some
like kind of flip his knife and knock one away, and then just like shoulder, almost like a Boromir moment, like a.
Great. Tech Triff, it's your turn.
Hey, just real quick, Josh.
Sure.
Could I have been inside the room with the rest of the party?
Yeah,
before this?
absolutely. I'll move you in around there. Is that okay?
That would be perfect. Thank you.
No problem. I forgot that you can't move yourself tonight.
No, you're totally fine. I appreciate it.
No problem. Tech Triff.
Okay, so I'm gonna move behind Tarek as he's being shot, and I'm going to twin cast Saber Throw on both of the turrets.
Okay, great. Roll your attack. Do you roll 1 or 2 attack for twin cast?
So I can cast the spell twice, so I will roll twice.
Roll an attack for each. Great.
Okay. So that's going to be 18 for the first,
Hits.
plus some stuff, and then 16 for the second, plus some
Hits.
stuff.
You hit with
Okay.
both.
That'll be 7 for the first, and 7 for the second.
Not bad. Very good. Is that it?
Yeah. So Tech just kind of steps in behind Tarek.
Human shield. Love it.
Pulls his lightsaber, which he doesn't actually hold very often, ignites it, and just throws it. It returns and throws it again. And
Nice.
And that'll do
that
it.
is beautiful. It is Za's turn.
Excellent. 5, 10, 15, 20. Damn.
You can get up to the doorway.
Yeah, but Tarek's looking pretty rough, isn't he?
Yeah, you could get like just inside.
So rough.
Yeah, but I think I think it's a touch spell. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a touch spell. Okay.
Yeah, Lend Aid is within 5 feet.
Yeah, I was looking at heal.
5, 10.
I would like to use my Leonin agility racial ability to double my movement speed for this movement.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move, I think it's 40 feet to get me down behind Tech and Tarek. Yeah,
Right.
that's right there's perfect.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action. I'm going to kind of lay a hand on Tarek and say, get yourself up. And I'm going to cast heal.
Very good. How much does he heal?
It's a D8 plus my force casting modifier, which is 3. So let me roll a D8 plus 3.
Pick yourself up and try again.
6 HP.
How much?
6 HP.
6 hit points.
I will take it. Tarek's gonna spit some blood out and say, "Thank you, laddie."
I'll use my bonus action to lend aid, and he'll heal an additional 2 level plus, so 5. He'll heal an additional 5.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Nice job.
All right, I got 2 more of those. I got 1 more spell.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's movement action bonus.
Great. Nax, you're up.
So move. See, I can move there. These 2 droids around Saxon are still.
Yeah, they're still kicking.
I'm going to critical analysis that front one closest to me and fire.
All right, roll your attack.
15.
15. 15 hits.
Yeah. plus 4. 8 damage again.
Nice. Which one again are you hitting?
The front one.
The front one. 8 damage is enough. You managed to destroy it, Nax.
Die!
Nax caught up with the bloodlust and his small light blaster pistol just.
Max is so cute that we're going to ignore that terrifying shit.
Great, Nax. Well done. Anything else?
Bonus action movement. Nope. Good.
Excellent. M3.
I'm gonna dash.
Excellent.
And rage.
Dash and rage. Very good. Is that it?
Yep.
Excellent. So it is Spruik's turn.
It is. The only thing that wait, is that still alive?
Is what still alive?
Is that a droid? What is that?
Yes. That is a droid that is still alive, and then there are 2 turrets back here that are still alive.
Yeah, the turrets I don't think I can get
Who is
to.
listening to opera?
That's the TV.
I love it.
It's perfect for this moment.
I'm going to run down here to this one that's in front of Saxon and smack it.
Roll your attack.
A natural 20.
Yes. Roll your damage.
1d8 plus 5. So I'm just 1d8 plus 5. So that's 13 total because I doubled the dice.
Very good. It is super duper dead.
Okay.
Great. Anything else? You just and that droid is destroyed.
No, I didn't use my bonus action because I don't have anything else to hit. So, yep, that's what I got.
Very good. Very good. Tarek, your turn.
All right. I am going to. I keep trying to click on the shared screen, and I'm like, why the fuck can't I move shit? Are these guys within 5 feet of each other?
No. They're about 10 feet apart.
Bastards. Okay, I see that now. I will run up to this one and try to jack him up.
Roll your attack.
Okay, that's 17 total.
Yep, you hit.
Cool. So that's going to be 11 damage, and I'm going to spend a force point to roll another d4.
It is dead.
All right. I'm just going to plop his head off.
It's a
And
turn.
then instead of rolling the other d4, do I have to roll the other d4 to kill him?
No, but did you roll it?
No, I didn't roll it yet.
Okay. Also, it doesn't have a head. It's a turret.
Oh, it's just a turret.
Yes, these are just auto turrets.
Great. I'm going to kind of run up to it, and I feel like I keep describing these things when I shouldn't, so I'm just going to just kill it.
I don't know. Describe it, please.
So I'm going to run up to it. It's going to shoot a couple blasts. I'm going to like sidestep, and then just like with my full body weight, cut off the barrel of the turret with the knife. And then I'm going to use my kinetic combat dice to add a d4 to my AC against one attack before the start of my next turn. So it'll do 5 more to my AC before the end of the.
Very good. Is that it?
That's it.
Saxon, you're up.
Okay, so seeing both the droids destroyed in front of him, just falling to pieces. Yes! Yes! This is what happens to bad droids, HK. They die. And with the auto turret being the only thing left, I think we're in range to shoot it. If not, we're going to move into range. We're just in range. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna take our blaster pistol, which is infused, and attack the auto turret.
Roll your attacks.
Okay. It's a 15 to hit.
15 for the auto turret hits.
Awesome. Would it be possible to cast a cantrip spell?
I
That's
mean,
a range. It's a ranged attack, but if not, it's fine. I'll
is
just
it
roll
part
damage
of?
and be fine.
I don't. If you're like, if it's a cantrip spell that requires a ranged attack to work, you need to let me know before you roll the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and do it. And this time, just for future reference, let me know I'm doing this spell. It requires a ranged attack.
Yes. I'm
So
sorry.
what is the?
It was,
No, it's fine. It's fine. What is the cantrip or the at will power?
Is the warding shot.
Warding shot. Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yes. So reduces damage by D8. Rolling damage. That's 4 plus 3 is 7. Yes, it's 3 damage.
Great.
I mean, I'm sorry, 7 total.
7 total damage, and its next attack will be reduced by a D6.
Yes. And
If it attacks
move.
start of your next turn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna move. Like before, we're gonna jump and hang on to HK's back, like a koala bear on a mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Keep moving.
Great. The HK moves where you direct it.
Yes, and we stacks him.
Great. The turret is going to turn and target M3 and roll 2 attacks. 23 and 15.
Both hit.
Both hit. All right. The first one is going to be reduced by a D6. So after I roll, you can roll a D6 or just roll a D6. 7 damage, and then whatever your D6 roll to reduce it is.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah, roll a D6.
Okay. 6.
Great. 1 damage from that one. And then the second attack will hit you for 3. You take a
All
grand
right,
total
take
of
half.
4. 2.
Oof.
What a blow, M3. And that is it. Tech, it's your turn. Turrets cannot move.
Okay. I feel like doing a whole lot more of the same. So I'm gonna saber throw on that last turret there.
Roll your attack.
Right. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay, cool. That's before modifiers. And 6 damage.
Great. It is
Wah.
just enough, actually. As your saber pierces into the droid, and you just see zzz, as you've managed to take out its central power core. We are out of combat.
And we see if there are any goodies in this room.
You may loot the room if you would like. So
I would like to loot the room.
I say we don't do that and just move on.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Max. Never thought I would say that, but go be cute in the corner or something.
Where's the shiny?
Great. So here's what you find as you loot through the room. You find in the back a premium Vibrosword chassis blueprint. So it's the instructions. It's essentially a consumable. It's the instructions with the right material. Over the course of an hour, you could attempt to craft a premium Vibrosword chassis. Premium is a +2. Standard is +1. Premium is +2.
Fancy.
You find maglock boots, which essentially, if you wear them and the walls or the ceiling are metal, you can maglock. So they're like the kind of like the boots of Spider Climb. They just require a metal surface.
Can anyone wear those?
Yes, they can, except for the Wookiee.
Including the droid?
The droid could wear them, yeah.
Can you already do that?
M3, can you maglock onto the ceilings?
No.
Great. And then the last thing you find is a circlet of persistence.
What's that do?
Hold on, I will copy and paste all of this stuff to the chat. Oh, shit. I gotta pull Facebook up.
So we have a roll off for the maglock boots.
I'm not interested in the maglock boots, so count me out.
I mean, I would like them, but I got the chain knife in the last room, and I'd rather not hog all the good stuff.
Please give them to Nax and let that adorable bastard crawl around on the ceiling.
I mean, I'm not against.
They're like a little too big for him, so like his toes don't touch the backs, but they
they're
still
like
work.
they're like hooker boots for him.
No, they're Sora's shoes from Kingdom Hearts. They're just comically oversized.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That is the circlet of persistence.
Oh, we should. I know that he's blind, so because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna take the circlet and I'm gonna put it on the top of our little Jedi baby princess's head.
So, a few things.
I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say.
First and foremost, I am conventionally blind. That does not mean I am blind. Secondly, I can shock you to death without ever even looking at you.
Well, of course you can, because to look at me, you would need eyes.
Wait a sec. Since Star Wars is owned by Disney now, does that make Brentley a Disney princess?
I am not a princess.
It does now!
Let's see.
I distinctly remember a song.
Oh shit, that is dope. Actually, fuck it. For that, I will be a princess. I don't even give a shit. That is an insanely good item.
As I put it on his head, I'm gonna say, "Do you want to build a snowman?"
Oh my god. I'm about to take it away.
Shock him. Shock him now. Do it. Shock him. Kill him. You said you would. Kill
Peter
him.
will not understand the reference, but just kind of smile and just kind of walk off with the circlet. I'll definitely take that.
Lads. Let's go look for the other orbs.
All right. So we're moving on?
Is there anything else in this room? That's it?
Nothing worth looting. You could find 150 credits worth of broken parts, of like droid parts, which
I say we
some
give this
people
to
use
Saxon
for
because
things.
he may need them for.
But say some of you can, like Saxon and Plick, can craft different things out of just like parts costs. So,
Does anyone want to roll for the mag boots, or should I just take them?
No, you go ahead.
If you really want them, they're all yours.
Yeah, you can have them.
I promise there are plenty more goodies hidden throughout this temple.
How's everybody looking health-wise? Give me an
I'm looking great. I'm gonna walk up to Za and say, "Thanks for the backup, laddie," and I'm put a hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, can't have you dying here.
That would not be gratuitous for either of us.
Well, you still got questions you'll have to answer for me someday.
Aye.
I've lost 2 HP, so I'm fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not going to worry about just like a couple scratches, but if you're relatively messed up to extremely messed up, please let me know. That's just.
I would like to go out of the open door because that's the same room, right? There was like a closed door and an open door for this room.
Yeah, yes. All the doors in this area are now open.
Okay, I'd like to go out the open door and see what's down the hallway.
So we're just continuing on up east, I guess.
You know what? Can I take a second to meditate and see if I can sense any of those other orbs?
Sure. Roll a wisdom save.
Okay. I rolled an 18, so it's a 23.
Great. Still not enough to sense anything more than the energy with the force is swirling throughout the temple. You do notice that the energy is more intense than it was when you first came into the temple. The last time you checked, it's as if the energy is intensifying. You can almost feel it beginning to rotate.
Tarek's gonna say, the temple is stirring around us, lads.
Well, could we specifically try to find any like dark energy that may be mixed within? My theory being that Tarth has gone pretty evil feeling from what we've gathered so far, and perhaps if we can find like a tendril of dark energy, it can help lead us in his direction.
Sure, you can attempt.
I'm not good at all this force stuff.
You can give you can help give Tarek advantage. So you could give Tarek another roll to see if he could roll higher and sense anything more specific.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Sure. Roll again. Same check.
Nat 20, so it's 25.
Great. You can sense that farther to the east is the nexus of this swirling. The center of it is east. You can't tell if it's light or dark, but it's stirring up light and dark energy.
Cool. I'm gonna let everyone know there's something stirring to the east. Neither light nor dark. I can't tell.
If I've learned anything over the years, it's that you want to find yourself in the eye of any storm that passes. Maybe we should head that way.
Aye. Agreed.
And can I ask a question now?
Sure.
What is this area here? Like this open area?
That's just another part of the room. The pillars sit in
Okay.
the center here. There's nothing significant that you can see or discover. It's just a more open space in the room.
Okay, and this was a door that was closed. This was a door that was obviously open.
Yeah, this is just a doorway. Locked
Gotcha.
door. This
Okay,
was
cool.
the security door.
So we're
where all
headed
the
back
droids
up here.
were.
Gotcha, cool. I was just trying to, I missed this part, so I was trying to acclimate with where I was.
Yep, very good. No problem.
Yeah, then I say we go east, and if we have to backtrack to find the... What are they called?
Those orbs?
The orbs, thank you. Then we do that.
Great. Give me just a second. I'm sending over some of the stuff that you guys have found to the chat. So you found a piercing core, which is a blaster core. So that's for a blaster weapon. And this is what piercing means. What else? Let me look. Is that it? Is that everything that needs to be described?
I think that's it so far, unless you have more loot for us.
There's always more loot, but you got to find it
Let's find it.
if you survive.
Daddy needs a new
All right, so you're moving
lightsaber.
farther east and then south. So as you come
Yes.
to the corner here, this hallway stretches down. And you don't, it's more of the same. You really don't see anything particularly special. And as you keep coming around, you eventually come into this long stretch of hallway that I'm revealing. We all see the long stretch here?
Yes, I see
Wow.
it.
Excellent. So
It's
as
a
you
very, very long stretch.
Yes. As you move into this long hallway, there are 3 doors in the center. This door here on the right side that stands alone is a large double door. It's ornately decorated with different artistries of the Jedi, almost like a mural of their stories. Like when you go to a really fancy church and all the stained glass windows tell a story about, about whatever.
About Jesus.
Right.
Adultery.
Right. Everything from adultery to
Necromancy.
stoning.
I mean, the Bible's a pretty good read if you like that weird shit. Just putting it out there.
Start with Revelations, man.
It gets wild, let me tell you.
So
Brother and
it's
sister
sort of
have
like
to
that.
fuck
It's
just to
the
survive.
it's like the accomplishments of the Jedi all over the door. You can also tell that the dust has been disturbed on this door. It has been opened recently. Above it, in large letters, Galactic Basic, is written, "Knowledge is power." The doors on the other side.
Took a look in a book.
Reading Rainbow. These doors on the other side they appear like the rest of the temple doors, and they are both white. They have the little door codes that are both white.
So they're locked. Do we know that?
Red. So far, you've determined red is locked, white is unlocked, but shut.
I'd like to go to the one on the left and just press the button.
Great. The door opens.
Spruik will go in the door that is opened.
The whole door or half the door?
This one right here? This is the one you're going into?
Yeah.
Yes. When
Great.
I said left, I meant like.
Excellent.
Sorry.
Who's going into it? Spruik is
Me
going
and
in.
Sprook.
Great. The door opens. Sprook and Tarek, put yourself in the room.
I want to stay. I'll go inside the room, but I want to stay just at the door so I can leap out if I need to.
Great. I will move you over there. And then I need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, Saxon's at the door.
I also want to spend 1 turn's worth of movement not moving so I can regain my lean and agility ability.
Excellent.
You said a dexterity save?
Yes. Za, Spruik, and Tarek.
13 plus 3.
Did I write down how much damage this would
16.
do? 16?
16.
16 for Spruik, 16 for Za. And
Sorry, what am I supposed to roll?
Dex save.
Okay, that's 19 for me.
19, great. Tarek, you're the only one that succeeds. The other two, Spruik, you'll take half. All of you will take 15 or half of 15 points of fire damage. As when you step in the room, this you step through a small invisible wire, and this small fire turret in the corner just goes boom and spits out a gout of fire to the three of you. So you will take 8, Tarek, and the other two you will take 15 points of fire damage.
Oh my god.
I rolled it in the D20. It's a 2d10s of fire damage, and I rolled a 10 on
Right.
it. So
I'm gonna pat the Wookiee out because wet dog is not, or burned dog is not a good smell. And I'm gonna
Where
cast
is this turret at?
heal. Is it still operational or is it like a
it
one
is
shot?
not. It's just like you triggered the trap. The trap is out.
I am gonna cast heal on both of them. Do you want me to roll that once or separately?
You roll it once. It's fine.
Okay. I have to double check. I'm still not used to all these powers. Heal. Nope, that's regular heal. Oh, 1d8 plus 4. So that's 7 points of health for both of you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Great. So after the trap is triggered, as soon as the trap is triggered, you all suddenly afterwards you feel everyone feels a dark presence as it hovers over them. The presence is coming from the room to the east, and suddenly, Tech Triff, in front of you, almost immediately, you see the visage of Tarth, a not quite fully there figure. But you see almost his image as a dark cloaked man, eyes shrouded with the beard, stands in front of you, and he goes, "The Jedi sent a kid to find me, huh? A kid and his pals. Well, come find me, child. I can feel what they're doing. I know what comes next. You want to live, you'll come find me." And then his image vanishes.
Must have taken the cookies.
Well, I sure do like living, as tough as it is. So maybe we should find this person.
As soon as his image vanishes, all of you that are force sensitive, the cloud of darkness doesn't disappear. You hear images and flashes, and suddenly something bursts clear. Did you all hear that, or do I need to play it again?
Can you play it one more time?
Yeah, let me turn it up. Hold on.
It's the scene from the volcano with Anakin and Obi-Wan, right?
Not the volcano, no. Is that better?
Yeah.
Molten metal plant, I guess.
Stop talking, otherwise we're not going to pick it up.
It was the Windu scene. I need him, and Anakin cuts his arm off.
Some of you aren't sure what it is, but you sense great turmoil. And that specific moment, you're able to get flashes of emotion.
It was the. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. It was the Anakin scene that I need him, and the where he cuts Windu's arm off.
Yeah, Windu confronts Palpatine and is like, "We got to kill him because he's super evil." And Anakin's like,
So-
"No."
We all hear that, right?
Yes, all of you hear it. And before you can say anything, you hear... And this is where we're going to end the session.
No! Can we tell real quick before we end? Can we tell if we know if that's something that's happened in the past? Or...
You are unsure if it is the past, present,
Ah!
or future. And so we will begin our next session as several Greeks are attacking you all.
That is so frustrating.
You guys are doing really good. You're doing really good with my temple puzzles.
I'm really enjoying the temple so far.
Yeah, it's a good dungeon crawl. Very good dungeon crawl.
Hey, Brooke, how many Lind aids do you have?
All of them. I haven't used any yet.
Did we lose Tech?
Yes. He is gone. Long live
Not everyone.
King of Hell.
I've got 2 Lind aids and one leveled spell left. Before
I have. It goes off of my. What does it go off of? You can do it to. How many times can you do it?
Number of times equal to your force casting modifier.
Force casting modifier. Okay, I knew it was something. I just couldn't remember.
I really. Can we play again?
Yes.
I was
Like right
trying
now?
to-
Can we just start another session
No, if
right
only.
now?
Yeah,
was-
what if we just don't stop?
Don't stop till you get enough.
Four.
Come on.
So I've got 4
Oh,
I will
nice.
never have enough. I am never satisfied.
because it's the attack modifier, isn't it?
No, whatever your force casting modifier. So, like, if you're using wisdom or charisma.
Oh.
It's for those.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2, so I can do it twice.
Okay.
Enough.
So yeah, I'm excited about this. This is fun.
Me too. We got a lot of like post or like pre Republic history, and then we got like current stuff going on from movies, and it's all coming together.
Yeah, I built this dungeon to kind of mimic when you go to the Old Republic temple in Knights of the Old Republic. So like the Greeks or there's not so far there hasn't been like a huge number of them because they deal a lot of damage, but they're scattered throughout the whole place. So things like that.
Huge number. There's like 6.
And I scare the Jesus out of them.
Yeah, that was some bullshit, man.
That was great.
It was, but it was great bullshit. I cannot believe you critically they would not have run if you had not critted it. I was like, son of a bitch. Just let me
Yeah,
sit
also
fire.
the dice favored Jacob for
Yeah, Jacob rolled like
heaven.
4 d20s or
Yeah, he had a
4
good night.
20s.
So
Yeah,
I'm-
well, I had a couple of shitty rolls at the very beginning, and I was like, "This is how tonight's
You
gonna
nailed
be."
it, dude. You were doing great.
Oh shit, there's something I forgot to tell you guys. I'll tell you next time. That's
Wait, no, tell us now.
it's
Stick
down.
around.
It's just part. No, I have it written down. I just forgot to read it. I actually have like all of the rooms and the puzzles and all the loot labeled and written out because otherwise I'll forget it. And I know you guys will forget some of it. So
So,
Hell
would you say
yeah.
that there is or probably isn't a double saber hilt lying around in this
you'll have to find out.
somewhere? Fuck you.
I'm not going to spoil it for you. As much as I love to talk about like my story plans, it's you guys are telling the story. I'm just facilitating opportunities.
It may be worth using after we fight these things, because I know we won't get a chance to beforehand. it may be worth using our wind aids, Jacob, to kind of top off whoever needs it. I'm at about half, and those recover after a short rest. So if we finish up the fight with these bugs, then maybe top off whoever needs healing, and maybe take a short rest and get those back would be, I think, the best course.
Yeah, and I guess we'll move on to that double door because that double door is probably where everything's happening.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do some more
So
exploring.
Josh, quick question is just what we're looking at on the map right now. How many rooms are here? We've got the room obviously that we're in. Is there another one here on the left side, or is that two more here on the left side?
So from what you can see, this is one big room. And then there's another doorway here. You can probably assume that it leads to this other entrance here.
Oh, okay. I see that.
So it's like a
that.
big U-shaped room.
Like a.
Yeah,
And
I know
then-
it's a little slower to play this way, but I like
I
giving
like
a big
it. I
map
like
and letting
it.
you guys move around and explore it.
It's different, and then there's. I guess it's probably like a whole circular thing, so we'll be able to. And there's the circular part that we started in here. I'll ping. Like here.
Yeah, there's three and. Yeah, there's
Did we
three
search that whole area that's revealed?
You looked around this whole area. You did not go down this hallway or this.
There's
hallway.
a center hallway and
a left
and
hallway,
a southern hallway.
Or yes, an east and a south. So you guys went north, and it's so far as looped you up and east, and then
So
south
everyone
again.
who's here, I think before we proceed into the main room, my vote would be to search everywhere, get all the orbs, complete the orb thing, and then go into the final room.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll let you guys work out how you do that. So I actually had to number my rooms. There's so many rooms.
You've got a good amount of room. I like it. You did a really good job, Josh.
I'd like to install a short rest somewhere within all of that
Completely agreed.
Before going into the big room.
Yes.
But other than that, I think that's a good plan.
Jesse, you've got a fucking dope killer robot now. How do you feel about that?
It's not killer, but it is a robot.
It will be eventually. Let's be real.
Maybe that's going to be a long-term project. If I do indeed,
I think over our next long rest, you'll be able to do it.
I can just outright build one. Like
That's true,
the
you can.
specifics of the thing is just I can just build it.
Listen,
it costs money, but I can build it.
I want you to know I fully intended that droid to try to kill all of you, and you rolled really, really well to tinker with it, and so I was like, okay, well, let's roll with this. And so I've been having fun with the stuttering droid. But
yes, I
if you had not rolled so well, it would have gone into attack.
Jesse, you should just flavor this dope ass assassin droid as the droid you build.
Do what you want. If that's what you want to do, great. If not, do what you want with it. It is.
I mean, I could just build additional droid and have 2 droid buddies, and then carry me like I'm a king. This is a possibility.
I don't know, not 2, but I mean, just how do you want to do it? We'll figure it out at level 3.
Should we give Saxon the blueprint for that light sword, since he's our best technical builder?
Vibro sword, right?
Yes. So it will make a premium Vibro sword chassis, which is a +2 Vibro sword that will have mod slots for edge, hilt, and something else. So each one has edge things for that.
I'm not really
word guy.
Here type, but whoever's good with it should get that.
Yeah.
I mean, what it would take a long rest to make, or short rest?
It would take an hour and a workbench and the necessary materials, which will just be credit. For the most part, it'll just be credit cost.
Okay, well, we can just keep it on us for right now. I think the best place for that would be once we find the ship and be able to fly off this rock.
Well, when we get back to the
ample
town.
time for that, or that. It is only an hour. But the knife that I got in Stein, the chain knife, I think I found it. It's a finesse weapon.
Yeah, it's just a chain vibro dagger, which I believe you can just search on the webpage. And yeah,
I found
chained light dagger, or chained dagger.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to check to be sure that it's
hold on.
correct.
Let me see which one I have. I have this chained light dagger. No, it's not a light dagger. It's just a chain dagger. Sorry, light
Okay,
dagger
good.
is a luminous weapon. Yeah, chain dagger.
Second question: would I be able to install that piercing mod into it, or is that a possibility?
No, the piercing mod is for blaster weapons, so you need a blaster chassis.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So I can't just install it on the blaster
any
pistol that I would have.
Right. Yeah. So you'd need a you would need like a blaster chassis, like a standard blaster rifle chassis or standard blaster
Right.
pistol
Okay.
chassis. Yeah. So like basic weapons that are not chassis, you cannot modify, but you can find things like you could find like a prototype blaster pistol, which would be a +3 blaster pistol. But if it's not a chassis, you can't install it. It's just a +3. Now, if you find a prototype blaster pistol chassis, it functions like a +3 blaster pistol, and it
You
has
can add
3
stuff, too.
mod slots. It has a matrix, a core, and I think barrel. So you have like specific mod slots for chassised weapons. And that's kind of how it works. It's a really complex, not complex, but it's a lot all at once to kind of figure out, because each weapon type has its own specific sets of modifications. There's 3 different ones for lightsabers, or for light weapons, for blasters, for melees. So like mods have to be specific. Like the neutronium edge that you found is for vibro weapons. You can't put it on a lightsaber. You can't put it on a blaster. You have to put it on a vibro weapon that you can. So you could pair it with the prototype or the premium vibro sword blueprint. So you could build that and then put that edge on it.
And that would make it a +3.
It would be a +2 to attack and damage, but the edge would give it an additional +1 to damage. So it'd be +2 to attack, +3 to damage. So it would be pretty tight.
Toit, as the cool kids say.
I have nothing else to say other than Josh, you're killing it, and I'm only upset that our next session isn't tomorrow.
Yeah, seriously
Soon. Listen, I need time to, make up.
I
more
know.
things
I
for
know you
to
spent a lot of
dive
time
into.
prepping today. Great job.
It's fine. I have the rest of this whole place prepped. I'm ready. So
we really appreciate you.
Thank
I'm gonna
you guys.
go
You did great. I am too.
what
Good
McCarty's
job.
doing to our Animal Crossing island.
Ha.